This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
They would, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, do the intro, man.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
You're mad late.
Larry's upset.
What? You gonna be upset like you never been late before, Larry?
Oh my god.
I have, but I haven't been in a parking lot for like 7 minutes.
Oh my
Okay, we've been
gosh,
in the
bro.
parking lot for like 7 minutes. Lois is never late.
That ended today. You can never say never again.
Not my fault.
Oh, it wasn't? Whose fault? Lionel's?
I mean, there's two people.
Oh, it's Lionel's fault. Wait for the intro, guys. Marv has to fix the
We gotta
cameras.
fix cameras.
Hold on. Come towards me a little bit more, Lionel. All right. Yeah, we're good. So, it's cold outside.
Yeah, it was pretty cold. It was pretty cold. I wore
Yeah.
gloves today.
Did you?
Yeah, it was cold, bro. I had to drive around, get gas.
All right. Move to the right a tiny bit. All right. Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry,
Lawrence. Lionel.
Sam!
and this is That One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo! Let's go! Thank you to all of our listeners on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, all our watchers on Facebook and YouTube, and to everyone who supports us. The love is real and it's mutual. If you wish to support us on YouTube, just hit that like button. It does more than you know. For today's agenda, we will be starting with fan super chats. Then we will proceed to One Piece episode 1086 for a bit, specific part. And after that, we will go to the One Piece chapter 1101. And then, of course, at the end of the episode, we will be holding fan phone calls. So if you're new to the channel and you just subscribed recently because you saw us talking about Luffy passing and becoming captain, or you saw Sebastian saying Krillin wouldn't beat Kaido, you're most likely at the right place, and we are live, and you'll be able to call and ask us any questions that you will, like theories, or you just want to ask what if questions, or you just want some knowledge-based things from us overall. And we just want to say thank you a million times for being here. It's always a pleasure to host another episode of One Piece Talk with my bros. So with that being said, let's shout out to, I'm pretty sure people got questions about the do-rag and the bonnet, right?
Yeah, probably. There's a couple. People seem to like them.
Yeah.
They said I got that shit on, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Dude.
Chilling out here.
Yeah.
I'm getting somebody pregnant.
All right.
I'm getting somebody
Calm it
pregnant.
down.
I don't know who, but like.
Right off the bat.
All right, come on, man. You were late.
Yeah, I was late. I ain't hearing nothing from y'all.
All right, anyway.
Sorry, Lawrence.
Yeah. All right, so explain where we got these from and how you can find them.
Yes, friend of the pod, 𝘚𝐻𝐻𝐽. He has these super dope One Piece themed do-rags and bonnets available for $25 for the bonnet and $20 for the do-rag. Marv posted the link to the description of this video. I think I actually have the link as well where you guys can go to get them, and I'll post it into the chat shortly. But yeah, these are super awesome. I know y'all clowning me saying that I don't need a bonnet because I got no hair, but it's still comfortable. It's still cold out, right?
Listen,
you don't need hair for a bonnet.
Listen, bro, all I'm saying is y'all be ragging on my big head. Yo, it's making this look good right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, thank you to 𝘚𝐻𝐻𝐽.
Yeah, shout out to 𝘚𝐻𝐻𝐽, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a bunch of people in chat. I see Toby, AJ Reese, Goku224241, Ayo, let's go. DJ Stanley, Red-Haired Shankdom, United States of Blurred, Anthony, Junior Kerr, Strauss, shout out to Stradi, Patty Zach, Young Lou, Twilight Straw Hat, Tommy Thalacker, Cosme Zombie, BM Rambo, just so many. OG Lion, Abhishek, Trev, Quavo in the chat. What up, Trev? Quavo, Goldie Fish, so many y'all here. Wilson Portlock, Anime Reality. But yeah, appreciate y'all for being here. Please like the stream if you haven't already. And I know I look like down these stairs right now, guys. I know I do.
He said, say my name. In the chat.
Yo, man, this is comfortable, bro.
Yeah, it looks comfortable.
I can't really wear the headphones with it, but I like it. I like it.
And, yo, Marv, can I move the camera for Sebastian and Lawrence real quick, like to the side? All right, give me a second. I just need to make sure like y'all angled up correctly.
Yeah, man.
Cause Lawrence got a lot of space over there, bro.
All right. In the meantime, I'll read some super chats.
Right,
Get us right. We got 2 from Luis Rodriguez. I wonder if that's box. I doubt it. It says, where'd he host? Appreciate that. We're here, man. We were a little late because of Lionel. We got another 2 from Strad the Mod. It says, Lure a Zorro fan today.
Yeah, I'm a Zorro fan today,
Yeah,
bro.
man. For sure. I wonder if that's a... Never
to
mind.
you.
We got a 10 from Kremit Die. It says, had to support my favorite pod.
Oh, thank you.
Remember to cherish and love everyone and those around you. I unfortunately lost my father this week and want all those to know they are loved. Hashtag we are TOPT. Kremit, sorry for your loss, man. Seriously.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry for that,
I
man.
appreciate the kind words. And that was your 10th super chat, so appreciate
Thank
that,
you.
man.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Nika Dakota. It says, good afternoon, fellas. Hype for the chapter. Hope y'all are having a good day. Much love to my Nakama. Thank you, Nika.
Hey, thank you.
Another 2 from Rambo. It says, Larry, wave check.
I can't see that.
We got another 2.
It drown ya.
Oh, man.
I would drown ya.
Another 2 from Strada Mod. It says, I got mad questions. Let us know, Strad. We got another 5 from United States of Blurred. It says, yo, bros, missed y'all. Hashtag TOPT goats. Hashtag Buggy Gang. Hashtag long live Shin. Thank you, Blurred. It's been a while, Blurred.
Yeah,
Good
it's
to
been
see
a
you.
while. Hope Mama Blurred is good.
Yeah, for sure. Another 5 from Retude. It says, yo, what's up, guys? Just started watching Yu Yu Hakusho because of you guys. You the GOAT for that.
Yeah. Your
the
Yu
goat.
Yu Hakusho is amazing.
Yeah. It
like
says, gotta start reading Kingdom soon. Have a good live, boys.
Oh,
yes.
thank you.
Read
Appreciate
Kingdom.
you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Another 2 from Young Lou. It says, hashtag Shin Gang forever. Love to all my Nakama and the guys. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Lou.
Another 5 from Toby. It says, Bonnet Seb and Durag Larry, y'all on timing today. Hashtag wave check. Hashtag Seb not covering anything. You don't have to have hair to rock a bonnet, man.
It's so funny. They're asking me for a wave check, but just being like, yo, you just don't have hair. You ain't even bald.
I'm saying. We got another 5 from Anthony Herrera. It says, what's good, gang? Larry out here trying to get waves and Seb fixing his wig for this banger episode. Trying, man. Trying. Another 2 from Maxi Giroux. It says, forever XX. I can't read Roman numerals, bro. What is that? 20? 22? 20? I don't know. Something.
I don't know where you went.
Forever.
Oh, it's 27.
But I know who it is. Yeah, 27. I know who it is in Discord. Charlo's gang rep. Hashtag Big Charlo. That's your fault. That's your fault, bro. Did we tell y'all? Larry put out a top 10 list and had like top 10 One Piece characters and put Charlos in his top 10 all time.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Why y'all twin out like that? One.
Wait, top 10 for what, though?
Best characters in One Piece.
Bet.
Yeah. That's it. That's it, bro. But I'm Charlo's gang for whatever reason. I'm the guy. Anyway, another 2 from Red-Haired Shankdom. It says, Durag Larry solos the referee. Some dragon can do. We got another.
I look like T.I.'s little brother in that Atlanta movie.
You got some cutty last night?
Come on.
All right, anyway, we got another 5 from Anime Reality. It says, disregarding users and plot inverse, what devil fruit do you think would be the strongest? Disregard 𝗵𝗵𝐻𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐷 and 𝗃𝗃. It's a lot of disregarding we doing.
What does that even mean? Like,
what do you think the best devil fruit in the verse would be? But you got to take away, like, just what the fruit allows you to do. Period. You got to take away the users and how they implement it. What fruit do you think is the best?
Also, like a standard?
Yeah, but we can't use the 𝗵𝗵𝗻 or
Awakening.
the 𝗃𝗃.
You said awakening for
The awakening specifically.
Okay.
it's Fujitori's fruit. He has the power of gravity, bro.
So other fruits have allowed you to manipulate gravity too, though. You know what I mean? And give you additional powers.
Bro, it's gravity. I could distort time. I could... I could do anything, bro.
I imagine. I'm going light just because...
Gravity bends light.
Not even faster.
You can't be faster than a black hole.
I don't know nothing about no science, bro. I don't. You throwing too many big words at me. Anyway, we got another... What'd you answer?
They don't know, bro. Just go.
Yeah, I'm just going
I'll think of something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Another 2 from Anthony. It says, Seb cuddle game on top with the bomb. My cuddle game is top 1 regardless. We got another.
Okay, pause.
It just is. We got another gifted membership to Nakama status from Anime Reality. So I don't know who got the membership.
Oh, thank
enjoy
you.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Gracias.
Another 2 from Stradamad. It says, Seb, give me a dice roll for down. I got you, man.
That was slightly racist.
Hey, man.
Slightly.
Listen, president of Yappers Worldwide, bro. You feel me? For down.
Spread.
For down. Another 5 from DJ Stanley. It says, thank y'all for bringing One Piece to the whole new level of entertainment.
Thanks, man.
Look forward to both live reacts and chapter reviews. Thank you.
Appreciate
Love
that.
you. Oh.
Yeah, we do it unlike a lot of other people. I
don't think there's many people doing it similar to us.
Yeah, we just have too much going on.
Yeah. We gotta figure out a new DDT.
We're like Ninja Turtles. You know what I'm saying? There's people like there's people out there that's living like their lonely lives, and we're like the Ninja Turtles. Like, in order to defeat Shredder, all of us gotta be there. You know what I'm saying?
Does that make Marv like Splinter?
No. Marv is like the hockey guy.
Oh, Casey.
Yeah, he's the hockey guy.
Wait, who am I?
You're Michelangelo.
Just making sure, bro.
Always Michelangelo.
Yo, Donatello's the coolest.
I'm
though.
not Raphael.
You're definitely Raph.
I don't.
Yeah,
You're definitely
Raph,
Raph, bro. I'm sorry.
The fact that you don't like it is a Raph thing, bro.
You're Raph, bro.
Is that why we had the pizza party?
Yo, we should have did that.
Instead of believe it, it's kind of going now. I was watching Ninja Turtles earlier.
Yo, it's fire, bro.
It's not
Which one you talking about?
the Michael Bay one.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, that one's not that great. Yeah.
Nah. We got another 5 from Aiden Kelsey, but the message was deleted. And it was your first super chat. Aiden, you wild on your first super
Yeah,
chat?
don't be wilding on your first super chat, bro.
on, man.
Respect yourself.
Yeah, bro. Like the stream.
You got a mom out there, bro.
We don't know that.
You somebody's son.
You said we don't know that.
Anyway, we got another 10 from Victor Hate. It says, calling it now. After seeing what happened in this chapter, Ginny has to be Imu's daughter with the abilities she's showing has to be more than Devil Fruit power. If true, Dragon more sus in my eyes. I don't know what you're talking about. Vic.
My bro took a shroom.
He said a ability.
Vic, hit me on Discord, bro. I need further
bro.
clarification on that one.
Further context.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Masab. It says, hey, I love the last chapter, but I feel like there are going to be a lot of breaks now. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Good, bro.
One,
Give me those breaks.
if you're familiar, I don't know how long you've been caught up, but around this time of year, there's just going to be a lot of breaks. They have Golden Week, they have New Year's, the holidays and stuff. There's a lot goes on in Japan. They take a lot of breaks around this time.
Yeah.
So prepare for that. And that was your first super chat. So
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
We got another 2 from Goldiefish. It says Seb looking like Bizarre from D12.
What do you mean?
Nah,
Bizarre from D12.
oh,
My bad.
oh my God, that hurt. Anyway, we got another 5 from Lucid Dreams. It says, afternoon, fellas. Can't wait for the new chapter. Oh, and for the record, DBZ Data Book says 10K power level to destroy a planet. Krillin is 75K. LOL. Listen, weak ass planets, man. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't even think
Till I
Krillin
see
survived.
Krillin destroy a planet on panel,
Just stop, bro.
I ain't doing
Do
it.
you think
move on.
Krillin survives the boiling? Because I don't.
I seen Krillin get killed with a kick to the head, bro. Anyway, we got another 2 from JD McFly. It says Laboon Larry gonna pull out waves like Rizo's water. I like Laboon Larry. That's different. We got another 5 from Adam Perez. It says, want to call and ask you guys something about 𝐷𝐵𝐴, but this is my first stream and I can't wait to watch. Welcome, Adam.
Yes.
And thank you.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
It's only us.
Another 5 from Vincent LaForo. It says, love the pod and was thinking of a crazy Devil Fruit combo of Luffy's fruit and the Pocket Fruit.
Pause.
Would give the user Toon Force and Hammer Space.
Pause.
I don't
What?
understand.
What are you talking about, bro?
Technically,
Now
he already
what you're
had-
talking
he
about.
already
This is
has,
getting a little nasty, bro.
Does he not already have like Hammer Space as far as Toon Force goes?
Bro, what is the pocket? I don't know what that means.
Infinite. You know how in Fallout you can become overcumbered?
Yeah.
With the pocket theoretical fruit, you can never be overcome. You can store anything.
Does somebody already have that?
Yeah.
We ain't got much time, gentlemen.
Anyway. But thank you for your first super chat. We got another 20 from Sofo. It says, since Oda said world-changing events will happen on Egghead, what do you guys think of Kizaru sacrificing himself by packing up Saturn with an explosion of light like Vegeta did versus Boo to save Bonnie?
No.
Ah, man. I'm all for Saturn going away. I'm not for Kizaru self-sacrificing,
Yeah.
personally. I mean,
Yeah.
at least not going away forever.
Yeah.
Another 280 from Garbagey Fishman. Seb looking like Ice Cube's mom from the movie Friday. How? How, bro?
Oh, man.
Anyway.
He's probably saying you look like Big Worm.
Yeah,
Big Worm.
Right,
Big Worm.
right, maybe. But, okay.
Playing with my money is playing with my emotions, Smokey.
We got another 2 from Jordan Campbell. It says, bring back the DDT. Finally current. Oh, man. We're working on something. But thank you for your first super chat, Jordan. Another 2 from Strahd. It says, to these blue and yellow purple.
Hells.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's a good song.
I hate you, bro. Another 6 from Cesar. It says, which Devil Fruit would you give each Straw Hat? For the one that have one already, would you change it?
It's too complicated.
It's too complicated
bro.
for a stream. Get at me on Discord. I can break it down a little bit for
Yeah,
you. We
that
went over
takes
this
too
a
much
little
time.
bit a while
We
ago.
could do that like on One Piece break week.
Yeah. We got another 2 from Anime Reality. Does Bonnet Seb versus Durag Larry go extreme diff?
No.
Whatever, bro. We got another 5 from Kremit. It says, also, y'all had me cracking up 2 weeks ago when I brought up Bonnie's age. Didn't mean it like that. I don't know how you meant it. I don't know how you meant it, Kremit, but that's all the soups for now.
All right, everybody, thank you for the super chats. Appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated, believe me. Definitely just goes to Marv, right? So, no sound?
Is it?
No, I was saying a soundbite because I made a joke. Killed my joke. Anyway, so episode 1086 for One Piece. They finally showed Blackbeard versus the Mihawk Seraphim. And they showed how Boa got hemmed up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
So basically, she went to go attack Kobe, and Kobe couldn't move fast enough, right?
Like suspected.
And then all of a sudden, she got pulled in by the vortex. And immediately, like, he took her power away because he had her in his grip. But before that, Blackbeard got swung on by the Seraphim and he started like sweating crazy, bro. Like he panicked and hit the Yami button.
He got like knocked all the way back too into like the giant wall there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the Mihawk?
Yeah. So basically when they sliced the mountain, like the S-Hawk sliced the mountain, he ended up doing a sword slash with no haki attached to it, right?
Yeah.
Blackbeard basically like dodged it. He was like, yo, he weaved it and it sliced through, and then that's how it happened, right?
They clashed with one thing.
And then they clashed the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he threw a slash, that block like knocked Blackbeard back while he was blocking it, and then after that it jumped at him to attack him, and Blackbeard blocked it with like black coating on his arms. And then he used the darkness and the Seraphim jumped back, and then like they cut away from that, and Blackbeard was like, I'm trying to get both. So, yeah.
I just wanted to say I was right.
Hey man, listen.
I just need that.
It's
I needed that.
I'm gonna be up here as a fully grown adult man and say you was right.
Thank you, man.
He was right.
I
He was
appreciate
right.
that.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
He was right.
All right, so
Blackbeard still beats Boa though.
no, he does.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Why does he beat Boa?
He's stronger than her.
Yeah? How?
Stealth fruits.
Yeah?
Give him the advantage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? How?
Listen.
Tell the people how.
Listen, man.
Go ahead, explain it.
He just got to land real clean one time.
Oh, he has
bro.
to land really clean one time.
bro.
One time,
One
huh?
time.
That's gonna knock Bo
One
out.
time.
That's gonna knock Bo out.
Bo
Is
don't
it?
got no durability feats out here.
No, how you can
Oh.
make that claim? When you see that, show me a panel.
Yo, he yoked her up. She started bleeding.
Okay.
What you mean? Some light choking?
I
And
saw-
we bleeding?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
That's
Okay, I saw Big Mom taking Eastside bleeding. Yeah, she's one of the most durable people in the
Listen,
world.
falling from Big Mom height is crazy.
to her knees,
Yeah, she big.
hitting the floor.
She big. Y'all not big. Y'all don't get it. y'all don't know.
Didn't Blackbeard bleed from like pre-time skip Luffy?
Yeah.
Blackbeard be bleeding sometimes.
Yo, didn't Blackbeard bleed from Bonnie kicking him in the face while she
Yeah.
was chained up on the floor on her butt?
By a 12-year-old. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, she was 10.
She was 10 at that time.
Oh, 10.
Yeah,
You're right,
she was
you're
10,
right.
yo.
She's 12 now, but then,
So Blackbeard's durability is not great either. then,
Blackbeard
right?
durability good.
Oh, it is.
He be surviving
okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So you just think that he beats her still?
Yeah.
Yeah? But you didn't explain how. You
I
just
said he just got to land a real clean shot.
land real clean shot.
Yeah.
But he can't take his
Yo.
hand off her or he'll turn to stone.
Y'all be sleeping on the girl, bro. It do a lot.
Yo, but he just said if he took his hand off, she
He
turned
can
him to stone.
yoke and punch. He can do that.
But like if they both
And he
in
can
a one-on-one.
absorb her, pull her in. She has a devil fruit. What you mean?
So
I
they're
see what
both
you did
fighting
there.
each other one-on-one,
Uh-huh.
right? Straight from across from each other.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't turn to stone.
You're not automatically turning stone.
No,
bro.
he
he could.
He literally-
Yes.
He literally said, "Yo,
Listen.
if I take my hand off of you,
I
you're
understand
going to
that.
turn me to stone."
Yeah.
You're saying that he has no means to avoid the arrows.
No,
That's what you're saying.
But it's not even the arrows.
Yeah, it's not even the arrow.
Arrows, beam, whatever. You're saying he has no means to avoid it.
No.
I'm saying he does.
How?
Blackbeard, man. He's gonna make out.
Okay. Because Blackbeard didn't show that when he said
bro.
that.
Listen, bro.
Yo, this is exactly what Mihawk fans do for Mihawk. They'll be like, "Yo, just cuz, bro. I just know."
I'ma just cuss y'all to death because we all know Blackbeard pulling that.
No, he wouldn't.
He would.
In a 1v1 fight, he loses.
Nah.
Okay, Sebastian.
How, Sway?
Again, it's pointless debating with you because you will say something and then you'll get proven wrong and you won't have a response and you'll just troll.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, we're going.
Y'all
on.
heard it all online.
Yeah, y'all heard it. Y'all, it's live now. Like and just mind you, this little scene is getting clipped. I don't care, bro.
Listen,
So y'all
nothing
can have
I've
proof,
said
bro.
is anything I haven't already done
Yeah.
on several occasions.
Yeah, you're
End
just
of the
being
day,
ignorant, bro.
Blackbeard winning.
No, he doesn't.
Blackbeard winning.
He said he wouldn't win.
No, you just said I can't get caught up like that.
No, he said I would not win if I took my hand off you.
Listen, he
He literally said, I would not win.
Larry. We already know Blackbeard don't even engage into fights unless he believes he would win. So, he wouldn't even have went to the island at all.
You know what it is?
He just sent down 𝗍𝐿𝐴 out there.
Yo, he ain't know.
What you mean?
He ain't know.
I'm tripping?
He ain't know he was gonna go into Impel Down and get one shot, huh?
Listen.
He ain't know he was gonna die if Shiryu didn't come through with the antidote, huh?
Listen.
That was his backup plan.
Sebastian's playing into that Blackbeard wins off situations, not due to his strength.
Listen.
His strength may be a part of it, but the key factor is
Blackbeard was confident if it came down to it and he had to fight Bull one-on-one, he could handle it.
He would get wrecked.
Sebastian, what did Whitebeard say about black confidence?
He was overconfident.
Overconfidence reckless is your weakness. So that confidence he have is actually his own weakness. So he can still lose, which he also got feared for Bulma haircut because he knew if he let go, he got turned to stone. That should catch him off guard.
Why can't you just accept that you're wrong, bro?
Because I'm not. If I was wrong, I would accept. I just did that.
Sebastian,
I just did that
if
5 minutes
Blackbeard
ago.
turns to stone, the fight is over. That's it.
And I'm saying she's not catching him.
Okay.
She not.
She not catching him.
Nah.
Because Blackbeard had that shook. He thought he would get caught by Ball.
Yeah, like a character literally says, "Yo, I would get caught." So that's just like, nah, you wouldn't, dog.
Believe in yourself.
Believe, bro. You wouldn't, bro. I believe that you wouldn't, so you're not going to. But even though you think it, you be good.
Blackbeard be out.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not a conqueror. You got to believe that you are.
How you think Neo became the one, Lawrence? He wasn't the one.
He was the one.
He was not.
Yes, he was.
Go watch that movie again.
No, I have.
He's very much not the one.
They say it so many times after the fact that he thought he wasn't the one that he was the one.
Neo not the one.
Sebastian just don't pay attention, bro.
Yo, y'all telling me Neo was the one this whole time?
Yo, Sebastian literally just says plot.
Yeah.
That's really what he says. He's like, yo, plot wouldn't allow Blackbeard to get him down.
Which is bad.
No, that's
really what it is.
The situation.
Yeah.
Because the situation will not allow Blackbeard to lose.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fit into that because he has to meet Luffy somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily due to his strength; it's due to the situation that Blackbeard will take advantage of if he's strong enough.
It's so weird that like characters just can't be trash and then get better. like, why is it so hard for characters to be like, yo, I'm not there yet, but I'm going to get
I'm
there?
not even saying Blackbeard's there. I just think he beats Boa. I never rated Boa crazy high.
Yo, but we just proved that he wouldn't. And you're still saying that he would.
Oh, you didn't.
All right, so question, how does he turn off her power?
He can use his Yami power.
Okay, how does that work though?
He has to absorb her and
Okay.
grab hold of her.
Oh, so he has to touch her.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to touch her.
He capable of doing
All right,
that.
so how many times has Blackbeard like pulled somebody in and they just use their devil fruit power on him?
After he pulled them in, just Ace. I can remember, just Ace, yeah.
Yeah. So if Ace can do it, right? Why wouldn't Boa?
Yeah. So she can just go towards and just kick this.
Oh, because the Gora?
Yeah.
The most unstoppable devil fruit that got clashed with Law's devil fruit? You mean the same one that didn't take Akainu out? You mean the same one that didn't take Blackbeard out?
Listen.
You mean the same one that
At the minimum, let me ask you this. I'm straight up asking. This is a whole separate situation.
I'm not trying to use separate situations. We're talking about one separate.
If Boa was to shoot the beams at him and he was to punch at them, would they get reflected or no?
Sebastian.
Yeah, they would.
All right.
Sebastian. So if it was that easy, why wouldn't he just let go of her and just use the Gora? Like
why take that risk?
No, now
why take the risk? You don't have to take it.
Because it's a risk. Because
if you don't have to take the risk, why take it?
Yo, because ultimately, if you're that strong, if you're that overpowering, then you're over.
Yo,
you're done.
Listen, y'all are treating this like I said Blackbeard is Kaido, and he walking through Boa no problem. I just said he wins.
Yeah? What diff? No. What diff then? Already disrespectful.
No, so this is the problem.
He's about to say high diff. That's disrespectful.
I am. I'm about to say high diff. The problem is the way Boa's devil fruit works. If you get caught once, it's over.
No, bro.
The way Blackbeard's devil fruit works with Boa, if you get caught once, it's over too.
Lawrence, did Momonga, when he got caught up in her devil fruit, when he started to freeze up, did she shoot an arrow at him? Did she do any of the beam?
She shot the beam at everyone. And he dipped down and stabbed himself.
I'm letting you know, Boa Haircut does not need to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not her only means.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If she doesn't do this, the hard thing, or shoot an arrow, she could legit just turn you to stone.
Yes.
She
could even shoot one like falling down, one straight at Blackbeard, so double way, so he can't block both.
So y'all got Boa.
Hold on. So do you remember like she touched the Jute? Of Smoker's Jute?
And turned it to stone.
You remember when she touched Kuma, the pacifista?
And turned it to stone, yeah.
You remember the cannonballs?
Yeah.
That she touched and turned into stone.
I remember all
so
that.
it doesn't really look like she needs to shoot those beams or the arrows at him, right?
Not necessarily. No.
Oh, okay.
Honestly,
So there's so many ways he can get turned into stone.
But she made physical contact. The same way you just said she made physical contact with them. Blackbeard can still defend himself using his hockey, yami, or the Gora if she's in close. We're not gonna act like Blackbeard doesn't have hockey, bro. What you talking
Of
about?
course he has hockey, but he was so afraid of her being let go. That
because
his hockey seemed like it wouldn't matter.
So we're gonna act like Boa's ability isn't crazy. Like it is.
No, we know it is.
He's being careful of that.
But that's our whole argument.
Exactly.
No, but y'all are saying that he automatically loses to it. There's nothing he can do.
He said he couldn't do anything.
No, that's not what he said.
He literally, Sebastian,
Oh my
go
God.
back to it.
He's
Go back
saying
to it.
if he's caught, it's over. He's not saying I'm done. Period. If I let her go.
What chapter
That's
is it?
true.
Come
No.
on.
What chapter is it? What chapter?
Like
is
that's
it?
not what he's saying.
What chapter is it, bro? Let's go to it, bro.
Oh my God,
Let's go to
bro.
it, bro. Because you obviously are like not right.
No,
You just
God,
talking
bro.
like usual. You
That's
just
not
talk.
just talk.
You just
Y'all
talk,
are trying
bro.
to tell me Blackbeard has
You
no
just talk,
counters
bro.
for Boa. None.
None.
That's ridiculous.
That's why
to
he
me.
snuck her.
Oh my God, bro. That's ridiculous. Bro, if that's the case, he wouldn't even have came. He would have sent 𝗀𝐻𝐿𝐽𝐻 out here. Like, be for real.
No.
He wouldn't do that.
It would be a fight. No matter what,
Thank you.
it's going to be a fight.
Chapter 1058, bro.
But Bo's not gonna roll up to Blackbeard. It's not gonna be a fight, and she just like takes him.
That's what Larry's saying.
That's not gonna happen. No. But I'm saying the way Lionel got me saying Boma. Pretty much Boa, right? The way she fights strategy wise, she could make it in a way where at least one arrow or a few could reach Blackbeard, or even not just an arrow, something could reach Blackbeard. She could like do a rainfall of that, and while she getting sucked up, either attack that. But also too, if she lands a kick right before Blackbeard grabs her, like serves her in, that piece of his turning to stone.
I think 1067. I think I see that in the chat. I don't know. Listen, bro.
Go to 1067, bro. Let's figure this out since you want to like say incorrect things, bro.
Oh my God.
Since you obviously are like, it's not 1067.
Oh.
It's too far. It's probably like 1058. No, 1059.
No, it's gonna be for further. No, yeah,
It's 1059. I got
yeah,
it. I got it, bro.
Yeah, Captain Kobe incident.
He says, "Oh man, if I let go of this woman, do you think she'll play nice and turn my men back?" And then Kobe's like, "I need her to put my men back to normal too." And then Boa goes, "If you both leave without trouble, I will do that." And he goes, "No, you're lying. I let go and you'll turn us to stone next. And that's the end of it, ain't it? It's impossible for any man not to fall under your spell. Well, I guess I have to murk her." Again, if you had every counter, if you could turn a devil fruit off, if you could do anything to this woman, why wouldn't you just be like, you know what? I can't take Rayleigh. I can't take her too because I'm capable of doing that.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
And mind you, he already made the decision of not taking his hand off because she was too dangerous even before Rayleigh entered into the picture.
Let me ask you this.
But okay.
So who do you think is stronger overall?
Boa.
Okay.
Boa is stronger than
Because it
Blackbeard.
seems to me you're arguing the matchup more so than who's stronger, but you
No.
believe Boa is straight up stronger too.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't. Which is whatever. Listen, it's fine.
Because we proved again exactly how he would not be able to do anything to her, and you still choose him because you're such a Blackbeard stan.
Listen,
and
that's all
it's
I got.
again that Mihawk, Marco, Kid, Sanji mentality,
bro.
bro. You use this with characters you like specifically that don't prove themselves.
Real quick though, I want to add though, you gotta think that Blackbeard was also speaking of like what she would do, like her character. Like you would just turn us into stone. And it's not so much everything due to like I'm helpless and you're stronger than me and I'll just turn into stone. I think it'd be like, no, once I let you go, you're gonna say forget all that. Everyone's stone now. You know, like character wise, like she would just do it.
His people were turned to stone already.
Yeah, but he's saying if I was to let go,
So he's saying
he doesn't trust that she would be willing
Yes.
to do what she's saying she's gonna do.
Yeah,
But
she's just gonna let him
but
go.
regardless, it's still you can turn me to stone.
Yeah, she still can.
That's
valid.
still a possibility. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that.
But he's saying, you would do it for sure.
You're saying that there's nothing he could do. And we're saying Blackbeard is playing the, what's the best choice in the situation card.
Yeah.
Versus, I'm automatically taking his L.
The best choice was if I let go, she takes me out, and I don't win. I don't get
No,
anything.
he's saying there's a
That's what
chance
he's
that
saying.
that happens, and he's not willing to let her go to put that up to chance.
No, he's saying literally you will turn us. He didn't say there's a chance you will turn me to stone. He said you will turn us to stone. If I let go, I'm done. That's what he said. He didn't say there's a chance. He didn't say there's a might. He didn't say, yo, there's a possibility. He said, I will be turned to stone with other people if I let go of you. That means my negation of your devil fruit can no longer happen after I let you go. How else do you explain that? Like, how else do you say that?
We just did.
But
We
that's
just
not-
explained
but that's
how we
not-
interpreted it.
Yeah, but you interpreted it wrong.
I don't believe so.
This is wrong.
I don't believe so.
So the dude literally sneaks her because
Yeah.
he needed to sneak her.
That was the best option, yeah.
Okay, bro.
Yo, path of least resistance. If I
right,
can
bro.
yoke this girl up and negate her devil fruit
Again,
to prevent this possibility,
I just
I'm
asked
gonna
you.
do that.
I just asked you to play out how he would possibly beat her,
And I did.
And you literally said, "Yo, he would use the girl to somehow negate her beams, to somehow knock her beams away."
I asked y'all if that's how it would go down, and y'all all said yes.
Mind you, it's also not the only way she could turn somebody to stone, which was disproven already, right?
Listen, bro.
So if the Yami requires him to touch her, and she has the possibility to turn him to stone,
Okay,
and
so-
Nagora is the only reason he would be able to
but
do
it's not
anything.
the only reason. I listed 3 different things he can do to prevent himself from being petrified. I said Gura Gura, Yami Yami, and Ḥaki.
Yeah.
If she goes to kick you and you use Ḥaki to block, and you automatically turn to stone when Haki's supposed to prevent devil fruit.
Who has the
from
better
use?
hockey?
Well, she's a conqueror.
Okay, so who has the better
But
hockey?
I haven't seen major observation
So if she's
or
if she's
armament feats from her.
Okay, bro.
I haven't.
All right, bro.
Listen, bro.
I started thinking to myself,
Listen.
man,
Sebastian, bro.
Blackbeard, bro.
You're just ridiculous, bro. Every time, bro. Every time it comes to a Blackbeard conversation, you just lose all sense of logic, bro.
No, I don't.
You literally go out the window every single time.
Blackbeard,
And it's the same thing with Mihawk fans. Same thing, bro. You just don't know. It just is.
So who's stronger?
It just is.
Boa or Rayleigh?
Boa or Rayleigh?
Yeah.
Currently, right now, I would say Boa.
Okay. Just checking. Because Rayleigh was like, yo, I can't beat that dude.
But it really depends.
You know what I'm saying?
I got Rayleigh.
But cool. But you know what I mean? Like, Lawrence is allowed to have that take, and you're not going to come at him, even though the
because-
story itself will tell you that this character said he can't beat that guy.
Because what I think Rayleigh was doing was like, yo, it'd be an elongated battle, and I can't last that long in battle. Where Blackbeard might be able to. I don't think that Rayleigh has the attack power of somebody like Shanks, or somebody like Kaido, or somebody like Big Mom. He wasn't able to overpower Kizaru. He was struggling against him.
I agree to a degree. What I'm saying is Rayleigh believes he would lose to Blackbeard.
But that's
He does.
But that's the difference.
so does
though.
Blackbeard.
But Bastion, that's
Exactly.
different, though. That's
Blackbeard
different, though.
believes, real quick, I'm sorry, Lionel. Blackbeard believes that he would lose to Rayleigh. That's the reason why he lost.
No, he believes there's a chance he might not win. And like I said already, Blackbeard's not willing to get into a fight with anybody that he doesn't think he can win. Or doesn't think there's a chance I'm losing, he's not taking it.
Bro, we need to get to the chapter, bro. You obviously
You the one who tweets.
You lost the argument.
You
bro.
tweet, bro.
Obviously.
I want to poll.
Yeah, because most of these people are not smart.
Oh my God.
If they're
Larry back to Bastion chat.
No, because if you're gonna say Blackbeard is just gonna take it, they're arguing basically plot. That's it. They're saying because Blackbeard needs to be at Luffy's endgame, he needs to be that strong already. Where I've proven that many times. You don't have to be that strong right now. You could be that strong later.
I think y'all are overrating Boa personally, but it's alright.
We're overrating Boa, but you're not overrating Blackbeard.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The conversation's over, bro. Because you don't get it.
All right.
Anyway, color spread. It's featuring Vegapunk and his 6 satellites, and not Blackbeard. York, Lilith, Pythagoras, Atlas, Shaka, and Edison. Also, the Vega Force 1 is in the background. What did you guys think about it?
You starting with me?
Sure, bro. Why not?
I thought Blackbeard wasn't on there. I thought you wasn't going to me.
I
first.
know,
You feel
bro.
me?
Gotta go to you.
You already got my thoughts. We did the live chapter react together, and I was the one who did that one.
I mean, people, it's a new show,
I'm
new
just saying,
segment.
you know what I mean?
We're starting something new, so
It's
you
all right.
might want to give your take.
All right, listen. I thought it was dope.
Cool, bro.
To see.
All right, Lawrence, bro.
the Vegas
Yeah.
in color. Now we know what their color schemes are.
Yeah, I was not expecting the giant robot to look like that, like the blue, and it's very. I'm not gonna say, but it's like red, white, and blue, kinda, and a little big. And just noticing now the little thing, I wonder. Just real quick question because I don't have much on this. That little thing on the bottom with the ears, his ears also look like plugs. I wonder if he plugs into anything. Like if if 𝗍𝐿 made him designed to do that because he's one of the he's one of his satellites. If he could plug into something for a reason, because his ears look like rabbit holes, but also look like kind of like what you plug into an outlet. But yeah, that's about it.
Lionel?
Again, I don't have much about it either. I actually thought that the glider one, I forgot her name.
York.
I didn't expect her to be blonde, honestly. I thought her hair color would be completely different. I thought she would be more of what Lilith is. What I thought, in a way, I thought it would be switched. Lilith would be blonde, and York would be like something similar to that. And they were also going like Oda loves drawing women with pink hair. I don't know why. It's a common theme with him. I don't know, but yeah, I don't have much about it. It's just a good picture. I did like it. It's pretty cool.
I ain't got much to say, bro. Let's jump into the next question. The chapter is titled Tabani. It starts 3 years ago on Mount Corvo within the Goa Kingdom. We see Luffy practicing with his devil fruit and Kuma looks on. Luffy breaks through the ground with his gum axe and animals are shocked by his force. Kuma remembers talking to Dragon. Kuma tells Dragon he noticed he's extremely familiar with this nation and also with a peculiar young lad. Dragon responds that if he wants Kuma to see him assassinated, then he should keep talking. Kuma's confused. Dragon responds by saying children are a vulnerability for any parent. Kuma continues watching Luffy. Luffy says that his move will take out many foes. Luffy continues by saying he'll find a crew with members, and if they are captured or beat, he won't hold back. Kuma watches quietly, then teleports away. Luffy felt someone watching and it gave him the shivers. Kuma on his ship is still being attacked by other pirates. As he writes to Bonney. He writes that the world is beautiful, more than any picture could tell. He wishes he could see her react to it. What did you guys think about this part of the chapter? We'll start with Lionel.
I actually don't have that much here. We got confirmation that Kuma actually knew a while back, and I think the time they're showing with Kuma and Dragon is around the time when they finally get Sabo. I'm not exactly sure because I don't know how long ago. How long? If this is the flashback of them getting Sabo or it's another time. Because they're also referring to Luffy as a child. So they're not talking about obviously now, but talking about when Luffy was a child, Dragon went to go see Luffy again near this area. But the only time we know that Dragon was in the area was at that Pacific Village, his own kingdom, is when he picked up Sabo. We don't know how many times he went back. So I'm assuming it's when he picked up Sabo. So that's when the Kuma found out. So he knew for a couple of years that Dragon had a son. So that's pretty interesting. And it also goes into, I mostly start thinking of pretty much the sacrifices. Again, we all, people have different takes on Dragon, but kind of right there kind of shows that, like, we never really thought, again, it goes with the bad fathers, like, all right, people don't take care of the kids in one piece and whatever. But this here kind of shows, like, he said a vulnerability to a child is a vulnerability to any parent. But more, I got into more like, Dragon is sacrificing his time with Luffy for this greater cause that he thinks it is. That he thinks this cause is greater than me being a father to my own son. And he can't let the enemy know that he has a son because it will conflict to his own cause and bring him harm, his son harm, and overthrowing the world government. People might have their own different views on it, like that's still bad, but it's also understandable because how we see how terrible and wicked even the world government are, But that also goes into what you guys thought, like Dragon thinks that he has to take the responsibility on himself to do it. But in a way, that's like him, like you said, he doesn't have to be the guy, but Dragon in a way showing that I'm only making this sacrifice by not being with my son. That's why I'm making it like I have to be the guy because I'm already making this sacrifice. So that's what I got. Like it made more appeal. Again, I don't know how you guys feel. A little more appeal to Dragon to a degree. Not like I like him more or whatever because I still have no takes on him. I have to see him more. But this made me go appear to him as more of a parent, like what he's giving up for a government that should have been like he shouldn't have to do this. But since they're so wicked and they're doing so much like evil and harm to the people, Dragon feel like if no one's gonna act, I have to act. Yeah. So that's what I kind of got. That's what I got.
All right, Law.
Yeah. I'll touch upon a few things, but I want to go back to like seeing Luffy young again. I kind of liked it, like a 16-year-old Luffy, and his training to become, where he is now. And real quick, didn't he kind of look like Ace when he looked back?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, he looks so much like Ace right there. But I want to go into like I noticed something. That when Luffy goes through training, and we saw how Garp trained them and throughout the years and everything, it's always kind of something very, very similar. It's in the wilderness, in the wild, right? And he's fighting wild beasts and stuff, fighting in the mountains, right? Even when he's fighting with training with Rayleigh, I should say. Something very similar, but like a stronger version of it. A stronger island, a stronger beast. Like Rayleigh said, like over 500, I think, beasts are like way stronger than him right now. To the point where like Luffy needed Gear 4th to even fight them, and sometimes Gear 4 didn't even work on some of the beasts there, right? And I want to always put that to like, for example, because when you think the wilderness, you think the outdoors, you kind of think freedom. So I wonder as into like, when the time skip Luffy's training, I wonder that played into like his character, but also Nika, right? Nika's the pretty much the warrior of freedom, of liberation. And Luffy's always had like a kind of like freedom lifestyle, but also his upbringing has always been, like even his training has always been where like he could be most free, where he's in the wilderness. The world is yours, so to speak, training. So I always kind of thought of that with Luffy and his training. It's always been something similar. And I wonder if that was always doing that for a reason. And same thing with like this speech here from Dragon about how keep talking and kind of like you're putting me and my son in danger. Right, it made me. I don't know why, because for example, we kind of thought before with the world government and with the revolutionaries, it's not shown so much, but it makes you think of more like the spy world, like espionage and all that stuff, the spy stuff. This kind of gave me more thoughts towards it, because we even saw it too when they wanted to cover up the Nika thing, right? You had that one government agent kind of like doing some Mission Impossible. He had the face change, right? And then when he found out Good Moon Organs was going to post out, like wasn't going to listen to the world government, he pulled off the face mask and put out the gun. Very spyness. And it's showing that the dragon, that's the type of life he lives. That's the type of life he chose for, I guess, what he believes is the better of the good. And we think, I'm about this life that I can't let anyone know. Because even to the point where, like, he's living his life so much that we saw that when the world found out that Luffy was Dragon's son, his own men just found that out. Like, they started viewing him as more human. So showing that, like, in a way that he chose this kind of like this life of solitude, that I am this secret agent, so to speak, that I can't even let even my closest companions really know who I am, because the danger is going to put on me, the danger is going to put on my family, because the spy world that I live in, I have to compete with the world government, because we already know how the world government is, right? So maybe like he's fully about that life, and like I thought it was pretty cool thinking about the spy world in One Piece, and that's maybe what made me think of it with Dragon and them. And just to brush off real quick, I think that's all I had for now.
You made me think of something a little more.
Yeah, I think that's all I have for now.
All right. Seb?
Yeah, it was good to see Luffy use Gum Gum X, the attack he used on Arlong to finish him off. It's funny to think that he trained to do that specifically versus him just creating it in the moment. I always thought he created it in the moment, so it's funny that he like practiced it. The conversation with Dragon and Kuma was cool. For more than just the Dragon side, I think the Kuma side is also interesting to me, because Dragon's basically foreshadowing Kuma's future. Like, children are a vulnerability for any parent. And point. Just a chapter ago, Kuma's child was used as leverage against him to get all the world government, the people that they're fighting, everything that they wanted in a deal. So Kuma probably thinking back and thinking the same thing. Like, dang, he was right. Yeah. Like, not even on some negativity towards Bonney or anything. It's like, yeah, he was right. Like, this whole backstory is me trying to give Bonney a life and the sacrifices I'm willing to make for it. And this is Dragon telling me years ago, like, this is something that will happen, kind of. In regards to Dragon looking or watching Luffy from a distance, like, it's good to see that characterization from him, but people trying to use this to say he's a good father, bro. He an absentee father, bro. There's some bad fathers in One Piece. I'm not going to say Dragon's a straight up bad father like some of these other dudes, but he absentee. And I can respect him putting the mission before even parenting and before his child. Cool, I can respect all that, but like, then don't have a kid, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to make all these discipline sacrifices and all that stuff, like, then just don't have a kid. But that's me. That's how I view it.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
What if Luffy wasn't planned?
Then, yo,
She's
how
like,
you
I'm
slip it
keeping
up,
it.
bro?
I'm keeping it.
Hey, man. Hey, Plan B, $6 at Costco,
Okay.
bro.
Wow. Wow.
Anyway, I agreed with the Luffy looking like Ace, and I don't know how much farther you got beyond that. Did you get to the letter part?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just cool to see that Kuma's still writing the letters. Like, I think that's dope. That's a nice little touch that Oda's been doing here, where, like, everything he does, he updates them. Also, I wonder how old Luffy was when they had this conversation. And, like, was Ace around? Like, is there even a chance that he was talking about Ace?
That's funny.
I thought that it's probably not true,
didn't even
but
think of
like it's just funny to me because like Ace was the stronger one, Ace was the rambunctious one, he was the leader of the gang.
Who was talking about Ace?
Kuma, when he was like there's a particular child like
I got you.
At the time they had it. It's not. I just always thought it was.
I didn't even think of that. Interesting point.
Yeah. Biggest question is why did Kuma come back to this island just to look at Luffy? I think that was weird. Because if they had this conversation like so long ago and he was just like, yo, let me go back to Fuchsia Village just because like I just want to see how this young man is doing. It's kind of like, bro, why? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, are you just seeing if Luffy has grown? Like, it was just, or it could be like he's reaching the end of his life. He knows it's coming and he's like, oh, I want to see how Dragon's Kid is living.
Yeah.
So there's questions to that because it's pretty funny because when he does go back, and he does see Luffy, and he overhears what Luffy's saying. Luffy's like, yo, I would, even if my crew ever got captured,
Funny, you're right.
if my crew ever got beat, I wouldn't hold back. And Kuma's just looking on in the background in the trees like, hearing this.
Damn, he's spitting, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, it's kind of crazy that he's like, yo, I'm watching this kid. I went to see how this kid's doing. And he says something like that, and it's like, oh, snap. Like, what if I took away these people from him? Like, what would he do? Would he do the opposite of what Dragon did? And that's been like the tension between everybody in the community. It's like, yo, Dragon should have either gone or continued his mission.
Yeah.
And some people are like, he could have just did both. And it's like, hearing Luffy say that and Kuma being there, I feel like Oda's like, yo, I set y'all up to make Dragon look this way, and I'm giving you the character that will do those things.
Yeah.
And it's very similar to what Odin was going through. Odin decided, yo, I'm going to do everything by myself.
Yeah.
Where Luffy's like, I'm going to do it, but I'm also going to need help.
Yeah.
So he's kind of correcting characters' mishaps with Luffy and saying this
with
is
the
how
kids.
Luffy would have done things, and this is how Odin would have accomplished everything he would have if he chose to do what Luffy did. Dragon probably will accomplish what he wanted to accomplish if he does what Luffy does. And it's like, that's going to be the difference of the story going forward. And I think that's a really, really nice touch.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And I don't see Dragon being a good dad. I think it's just, like Sebastian said, if you're living this type of lifestyle, you can't just go around sleeping with random women.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I don't know if he was doing that either, but
Yeah.
ultimately, strap up, bro.
Yeah, you got to strap up.
I actually want to ask you guys a question. Do you think because he said like, if you keep talking, you're gonna pretty much, you might as well just assassinate right now or watch me get taken out. Do you think something did happen to Luffy? Do you think Dragon would give it up? Give up
No.
his mission or
No.
give up his...
No.
That's what I forgot. That's what I was gonna bring up.
Yo, we ain't got much time.
Okay, just
Just
real quick,
like, I know.
what
Yeah.
Ivankov said when he found Luffy and Impel Down, he was sure that since he found Luffy and Impel Down as Dragon's son, that Dragon was coming. And real quick, I wonder what that shiver was that Luffy felt. Why did he feel that shiver from Kuma? That was weird. When you brought out the creepiness, I just watched him. I thought when he felt that shiver, it's like from Kuma.
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean,
Yeah, let's do some super chats. We could probably do like 6.
yeah.
And then we gotta go back into the chat.
Run through these quick. We got 5 from Tamak. It says, who do y'all think will win in a fight? Prime Nolan or pre-time skip Zoro? I'm going
Not
Nolan.
doing it. Not doing it.
I'm going Nolan.
Not doing it.
We got 5
Not
from
doing it, bro.
Y2K. It says there's a theory that Emu asked Vegapunk to clone Whitebeard and got Weevil instead because the technology was not ready yet. What do you guys think of that? We talked about Weevil being a clone. I think it's probably
Yeah,
his.
we all did.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. We got another 2 from Victor Hate. It says, I said Ginny meant Bonnie. Okay, for that previous super chat. I'll have to review it again. Another 2 from CW. It says, keep doing big things, fam. Hashtag Buggy Gang, hashtag Kuma the GOAT. Thank you. Another 2 from Strahd. It says loud noises. Another 2 from Kremet. It says keep calling me out with crying emojis. Another 2 from Red Hair Chankdom. It says, y'all know how Seb works. Switch up takes as needed. They're on to me. Another 2 from Strahd. It says, like the stream before I make you a member. Thank you, Strahd. And another 5 from Flare Season. It says, first time super chatter, but long time viewer. Your stream plays out loud at my work, and we get people listening in all the time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Also,
awesome. I'm pretty sure they got a loud one recently.
yeah. Also, Fraud Hawk Watch. Thank you. That's his first suit. So
Yes,
thank you.
you.
Another 5 from Alan Wells. Other than fights, what does Naruto do better than One Piece? Not a dang thing. Actually, there's things. And what would have made Naruto a better story? I would have loved it if there was much more
That's really it.
clan lore.
Just get rid of Kaguya, bro.
Yeah.
Madara's the last villain.
Alan, hit me on Discord. We can chat about it. We got a subscription to Nakama status from 𝑍𝐼𝐴 Zombie. So thank you and enjoy all the emojis that come with being a member. Another 2 from Strahd. Lur, why are you reading so aggressively? 2 from DJ Stanley. Boa is a conqueror. Thought I'd throw that out there. Yes, she is. Another subscription to Nakama status from Aiden Kelsey. Enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama. Another 2 from Mike Super. It says, yo, Marv, let me tell Seb Ace hit Bumbeard. Yes, he did. Another 2 from Strahd. Can we do 4-hour shows, please? K, thanks. Bye. Another 2 from DJ Stanley. Missed OG Larry laughing my ass off. The do-rag got him acting up. Another 2 from Sam Lopez. Can Conquerors cancel Blackbeard's Delph to cancel a Delph out? I think Advanced Conquerors could.
Or you need advance.
I mean,
Just need advance.
another
Meanwhile, Q just needed regular hockey, huh?
to cancel his whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
sure.
Another 5 from Y2K. It says Kuma be looking at Luffy talking about spinning the block for his friends and thinks there's no way this is Dragon's son. Hashtag Dragon only looking east. Another 2 from Victor. It says Blackbeard going to become y'all's Yoko Ono. That's funny. Another 5 from Kevin G. It says stop by to say what's up. Love you guys. Shout out to my brother Young Yanko 77. He better super chat next episode. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, guys.
Another 5 from Ben Fresh. It says, Larry been in heat lately. Bro, wait, what? Bro been thinking about that get no me too much. Bro. Another 2 from Strahd. It says, read Kingdom. Thank you, Strahd. And another 2 from Mike that says, what? Strahd says, yes, read Kingdom. It is the best way to pay honor to our fallen brother. Shin. And then finally, we got a subscription to Shichibukai status from 999 Cyber. So thank you.
I didn't mean you guys weren't smart. I'm just saying you guys don't make smart decisions when it comes to Blackbeard. Just so I can get that straight. Because I know that came off crazy. All right, anyway, we head back to Sorbet Kingdom. Bonnie is saying, is it here yet? Over and over and over again. She's awaiting Kuma's letters. Kuma's childhood best friend tells Bonnie he's probably busy and news crews sometimes make mistakes. She mentions that Kuma said he'd write her lots of letters. Old Connie tells her they'll come. Then we see a news crew drop off a newspaper and a letter from Kuma. It lands in front of the CP8 agent, Alpha. She tells her coworker to put the newspaper in the mail box, and she starts to rip up all of Kuma's letters. She says he sends about 10 a month. She calls him a sap. Within that note, Kuma tells Bonnie he sends her all the love in the world. The church, Bonnie asks Gyogyo to fight her. He wants to play Jenga instead. As Alpha enters, she swears she just saw Bonnie as a giantess, but Bonnie's just sitting on top of Gyogyo. Alpha feeds her fake medicine to keep her up the appearance. Gyogyo asks Connie why Bonnie can't be shown using her powers. Connie tells him a wise hawk hides its talons. What did you guys think about this part of the chapter, Lawrence?
Just to breeze through it. Honestly, I love the relationship between Bonnie. The more we see it, more and more, Bonnie and Kuma, right? How she's just eagerly just waiting for at least one letter, you know, and it shows like it's good to see like the the good pair from Kuma, but also how much she loves her father, you know. I love to see it like that close relationship because that's in a way that's any father would want from their daughter, like always want to be with you and to take care of you and to like that have that close relationship. And to me, I don't know if Kuma knew, like, because Kuma knew that he was never gonna see her again with that when he left. Did you think that your letters weren't gonna get through, but he just faithfully writing them? I thought that was dope on Kuma's part, because no, just because you think they might not get through, that's not an excuse not to write it. Because what if they do, you know? And how Kuma just is writing it nonstop. And I thought it was dope. And the wisdom from Connie, right? Just to be sure, like she's not exactly sure of anything, but she's like, honestly, maybe don't give this random nurse so much information about Bonney. She doesn't need to know about her ability, right? Because that could cause other complications, like just a distrusting thing. And maybe because she's a parent herself, that safe protection that she wants to have is just the wisdom, because we know how that turns out later. And I wanted to check, because I thought real quick when she said, girl, go fight me. It reminded me of when Luffy went like when Bonney first met Luffy after the 2 years. It was like, what was up with that white hair? And he goes, that's when I'm most free. And he does this. It's very similar, but Luffy just not as swollen up as that. And it just made me think of like it was like a half Nika mode, and then we seen Luffy do something similar. But that's all I got.
All right. For everybody that's in the live chat right now, if you're watching us, please leave a like on our video. It helps us out greatly. I know there's not we have like 150 likes, but leave a one if you can.
Yeah, there's almost 500 of y'all in here and only 180 likes. Get the likes up.
Yeah.
Get
Thank
the likes
you.
up, y'all.
Seb?
Yeah. A lot of the sentiments Lauren said about like it being dope. Kuma just desire to try to help Bonney in this way, or to write the letters. I don't think it even crossed his mind that they wouldn't get through. Like maybe I missed that in the chapter or in the previous chapters. I think he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send these letters, just naively writing them, thinking she getting all of them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty tragic. And Larry called it that she probably wouldn't. So, just leads to show how evil the world government is, man. And y'all know me, I like a good villain. Anytime somebody is doing something overtly evil on panel, I do take some joy in it, just because I know they're gonna get their comeuppance at some point.
Comeuppance?
Comeuppance.
Oh, that's a good word.
Yeah, I can throw big words too, bruh.
What are you talking about?
Listen, Lawrence brought it out, them protecting Bonney by hiding her devil fruit abilities. I think it's genius. I think it's smart. I like that Connie has the foresight or wherewithal to do that for Bonney, especially what comes later in the chapter. But overall, like, don't let them know anything. They already basically don't trust this person. And that was smart to not trust her, because I don't know if they got any inkling that she was out here wilding like this or evil like that. But like, it's a good thought. It's good to get the names and stuff of the people that are in her crew. I thought that was cool. And like, I know the ripping of the letters is really the highlight of the evil that is Alpha. But giving a child a fake medicine that has no reason to taste bad, and she probably made it taste bad intentionally. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, you know what I mean? She's taking the medicine for no reason. And you're already still like, nah, we gotta make sure it tastes bad too, because F her. Like, I don't know, man. I hate medicine. I hate the taste of like cough medicine. It made me taste it in my mouth when I saw that.
That's the kind of toxic women I like, bro.
Nah, bro.
That's the type of toxic.
Oh man. It's always good to see Stussy, bro. Always.
We didn't get there yet.
Oh, we didn't? Oh, my fault. All right, then I'm
all right. Lionel.
Yeah, Sebastian and Lauren said a lot I was thinking of too, but I just give confirmation with Sebastian because they don't know their Bonney has an ability. Again, it completely, I know I've been elaborate already, completely shifts up Sebastian's foolish erection plan with the guard said, because they don't know anything about Bonney's ability. And that's titled...
That's just right now.
Stop.
That's just right now.
Hey, at the end of the chapter proves what you're just saying is also wrong.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Erection plan was peak.
Peak,
bro. Peak fiction.
But no, I don't have a lot on this. Again, you guys pretty much said pretty much everything that I thought of too. Besides Bonney training, I don't know what she wanted to train for. I mean, I guess that she knows that she has to be relatively strong. I don't think, because again, the training that she's doing now, I don't think really got her that strong. Honestly, it's just her ability. The training I guess she was doing, because I don't know if they were actually teaching her how to fight, or like I don't know if she knew her style or whatever, but just her ability alone, it's honestly I really just thought in the beginning it's just aging people, but the more and more like just aging people and that's it. But the more and more you see it, just like this ability just goes to aging to like completely different. I was talking to Lonzo, we're gonna see it more, but I want to talk a little bit more about her ability. But it's just like her ability might be low key one of the Hawks' ones so far, like showing more like a little bit as we're seeing Bonnie's ability, what she's able to do a little bit. So what we're seeing, it's like, it's crazy. But again, I don't have a lot. I just want to know why is all CP9 people, CP genre agents, why all of them are evil? I don't understand that. Like,
Because the world government's evil.
but we know, for instance, like, I know that, but we have Marines who are not evil. You get me? And they're under the world government. But so far, every single, either CP9, CP8, CP0, all seem like they all have that same murderous, evil agenda that's directly aligned with the world government. And they're not even Gorosei. They're not there. They're just agents working for them. But they all have that. We're just evil. They're just down to do this thing.
But you said it right there. Just to sum it up. The Marines serve the people, in a way. The world government agents, they just serve the world government.
That's true.
That's who they live for. That's why they're evil. They don't care about the people. They just serve the Celestials.
All right. Let's hit the next question, and then we'll read Super Chat after. I'm going to skip my turn. So we head back to Egghead within Laboratory 8. Vegapunk is explaining how he'll design Egghead using island clouds to make the lab and his brain float. He says this was his plan for Punk Hazard as well. Also, he mentions he got a head cut. Stussy shows face and tells Kuma she wonders which is worse, a human with no will or a clone with a will. Vegapunk gets upset and says she's a real person. Kuma then axes Kuma. Kuma then axes Kuma. Stussy then axes Kuma. What does it mean? No, Kuma axes Vegapunk. What does it mean to lose his free will? Sorry, I wrote that incorrectly. Vegapunk responds with, would you be okay if the higher-ups told you to murk a child? It means losing all of your memories and emotions you've built up to this point. But Vegapunk will make sure he keeps a sliver of his will until the very end. Then we see Kuma writing another letter. Vegapunk goes, oh, another one? Kuma says, since you're giving me another year, then I'll give Bonnie a lifetime worth of my emotions. Stussy loves his act of love. Bonnie's 9th birthday is coming up, and he tells her via letter, happy birthday. Back at Sorbet, everyone is celebrating, and old Connie gives her the biggest pizza pie ever. After the party is over, Bonnie checks the mail again and finds nothing. So she cries alone and acts as if Kuma even remembered her birthday at all. Half a year passes, and people within the Revolutionary Army are talking about Kuma saving them, but he leaves without saying a word. Dragon says if that's what Kuma wants, and he doesn't want to tell us anything, then that's basically what it is, and we have to live with it. So, Seb, what did you think?
All right, so like I said before, it's always good to see Stussy.
Yeah.
Always. I like the interaction with them talking about the letters and him writing them and everything. And then Stussy making the like joke about like her being a clone and everything, and like Vegapunk saying like, "Yo, she's a real person. Like she's a real person." You know, I like that characterization for him, that he views Stussy in that light, even though she's technically a clone. Kuma just father of the year, bro. Like in a show that we have so few positive role models for like male fatherhood in, I think Kuma's like takes the cake. I don't know if there's a better father in the series. Like Kairos is probably the only one that's comparable to me. Maybe Kinemon, but he's not even like, he's like a surrogate father in that light. I don't know. I'd have to think of I'd have to really like narrow it down to try to think, but I just like Kuma. The birthday party was dope. Them giving her pizza for her birthday is super cool. And then like that dynamic between her and Kuma, where she's happy for a time, but then there's no letters. Well, the only thing she really wanted for her birthday was to get one of those letters from Kuma. Like pizza party, food, cool, it was fun. Immediately, everybody's knocked out. She went to go check the mailbox. So, you know, live up, keep your promises to your kids, yo. That's what that read to me. You know, look at the tears that came from her from that. The letters continue to get ripped up, and Kuma's mysteriously helping the revolutionaries, and no information is given to Dragon as per the deal. So it's hard to say like what Dragon's even thinking, because he's saying like, yo, I'm sure he has his reasons, but I honestly was curious what Dragon's real thought process is on this, because he's now world government employee, like a Marine employee as a warlord, and like he's randomly popping in to help them in various islands. So there's some level of like there's still Kuma there still, obviously. I'm trying to remember, maybe y'all remember, when he did help the Straw Hats at Thriller Bark, did he called Dragon, bro? He called someone and was like, your son is dope. Or
No.
What did he say? Or he just said that to himself?
He said it to himself.
Okay. All right. My bad. But yeah, I don't have much more. Sabo's in there, so shout out to Sabo.
All right, Lionel.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope this is not a foreshadow because I actually did not like this part directly. Because when Kuma asks Vegapunk, pretty much, so what is it like to lose your will? He says, "Would you continue?" You know, he talks. He says, "Would you continue their bidding if they told you to kill a child? Sorry, take out a child, pass a child, or whatever." And I'm like, we all know for a fact that Kuma would never do that. But I'm thinking, but now your free will was taken away. I'm thinking, off this Kuma, you never thought that if anything goes wrong, the Goroks are gonna have you, with your free will gone, take out your own daughter, take out Bonney, like have him do that. And I'm thinking, I hope this is not a foreshadow because to me that's too dark, Oda. If you go that route, that Kuma comes,
Can never go too dark,
bro,
man.
I was like, that's crazy because I don't know what Kuma's doing right now, but what if Kuma is actually trying to find Bonney, like what Vegapunk was doing, and he finds Bonney, and he actually goes there. The egghead, then they reverse and have because the Goroks is trying to hurt Bonney and take her out. What if Kuma comes and something happens where the Goroks says, "You know what? I'm gonna have Kuma take you out." I'm not saying that's gonna happen or if that actually does happen or
I
Bonney
hope it
does pass,
does.
but like that's
What's
like,
wrong with you?
Yeah,
Not that she actually accomplishes it. I'm saying I hope the moment happens where he's forced to.
Because I don't know, because One Piece is beginning a little more darker and darker lately. I've been noticing it, but I'm thinking just probably Kuma, knowing you, like. This never. I know you're naive, or whatever. You're a good Samaritan, or whatever. But this never crossed your mind that possibly could happen, and now you can't do nothing about it because your will is gone. So you did all this to protect your daughter, now to be the hands of the one that takes your daughter out. I'm like, and to me that's crazy. That's actually bothered me a lot when I watch it because I'm not saying Oda will foreshadow or is going to do it, but Oda might. There's a possibility that Oda might do this.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
You good?
Yeah. That's.
I want to put it past the Gurusei, in all honesty. And going into, honestly, this kind of Kuma's part here reached my heart because of how he was, he said, I have a year left, right? And I'm going to make sure every chance I get, I'm going to shower her with love because he's not there. So that's what his letters is filled with. Like, this is me as if, he's trying to write these letters so much, 10 a month, to feel her, like, my presence is still with you. Right, but then it also hit me because later on, Vegapunk talks about how he talked about the whole losing your will thing, right? It made me think of also since how I wonder as part of Vegapunk's programming in a way that we see the way Kuma's acting now. Whose will is he going off? Is it his own will? Is it something Vegapunk programmed, or is it what one of the Gorosei members kind of put in him? You know, because it made me think of how dark Kuma's story is. Because he says a minimum of his conscience left, right? And it made me think of when one of the reasons we saw Kuma before he was free, as a grown man, now we saw him back as a slave again. And I'm thinking if his conscience is still there through that's what it made me realize because we all thought, he's just a robot at this point. But Vegapunk's saying that he still has a minimum of his conscience for an extended period of time. If he still had it then, I'm like that hurt me. Because you're a slave as a kid, you watched all that, and then you got free, then you went all this sacrifice your life, whatever, and now that minimal conscience left you, whatever, you're a grown man and you're a slave again by the people you just got free from and the ones who are holding your kid, to your knowledge, are still holding your kid, right? And that reached me. I was like, damn, Kuma, if you still have your conscience, so you're kind of seeing this, you know. So that reached, then going into what they could possibly make him do from Lionel's perspective. Where I just need it for your daughter, but you got to understand how evil the people you're dealing with. But granted, he had no choice, so it's you want to at least give her that chance because maybe he could will himself out of it, you know. And I'm not trying to take too long. What I wanted to cover here, I think that's all I got for now because I can't think of anything.
Yeah. So this part was interesting because it tapped back into the Vegapunk being able to take away somebody's will or even transfer it over to something else. We brought that up with like the Seraphims, if they would be able to use Conqueror's Haki, or they'd be able to be as strong as their doppelgangers, right? So I thought that was a nice callback to what I was talking about before. I think Vegapunk was said to have completed his transformation of Kuma with Doflamingo stating it to Ivankov. I don't think that actually happened though. I think what ended up happening was Vegapunk probably left the sliver. He didn't take it all away because he didn't agree with it. And what ended up happening was they wanted the Seraphims. So they're like, yo, put that into full production. Like, don't worry about Kuma now. Like, whatever Kuma was, he's gone. Like, he can't do things that he was doing before. And he's like, yo, thank God. I don't know how to complete it. So what ended up happening was the reason why Kuma probably went back to Marijoa he probably went back because when he was a slave, he probably saw Connie and was like, yo, that might be Bonney. Because she knows that she could change age. So then when he went there and they found out that the reverie was over, or he probably heard or overheard something about Bonney not being there any longer, he was like, all right, she's no longer here, so I'm going to leave. He's probably on his way to Egghead. So I think we're going to get that Bonney and Kuma reunion. He's just going to be lifeless, though. So I can see that happening where, like, what Lionel said, yo, go take out Bonney. And then he has to now, like, try to take her out, but he's not trying to at the same time. So it's like...
There's going to be a fight back.
Yeah,
inside
you're going to see that Kuma's fighting against himself, and he's still there.
Just going into what you just said, again, with the like foreshadowing, how we saw Doflamingo foreshadowed, like, the Gorosei or 𝐸𝐸. 𝐸𝐸 controlled... I mean, Doflamingo controlled the king in order to take out their people. And a sort of speak, it's like the same with Kuma. You're being controlled, but you're trying to fight against it to take out your own daughter. So foreshadowing right there.
Or Violet with Rebecca and Violet.
Exactly.
Somebody pointed out, well, it's in Super Chat, so never mind. I'll get to it later.
Yeah. So overall, I think just the conversation between Stussy and Kuma, that was very interesting because Vegapunk's like, nah, like, you are a human. Like, stop saying that in a way. Because even though you are a clone, you still have will. Like, you can still do whatever you want. The difference is I think Stussy in a way is saying, like, is my will the same as the originals?
Right. Yeah.
Because ultimately, I am just a clone with a will, but it's not my actual will. It's somebody else's. So that's a very interesting question, too. And it also made me think before, like, I stop, because I was going to skip my turn, but I think this is very interesting. I think sometimes when we live as people, we don't put ourselves in the position of other people that don't have much time left. For example, with like special diseases or something like that. And, you know, just putting yourself in that mindset of, I have 1 year left to live. This is something against my will. I don't have anywhere to like treat this. I don't have any way to cure this, right? But I know I have 1 year left to live. What do I do with that year? How do I make it the best? Do I spend it with you guys? Do I go out there and try to live my life to the fullest? Or do I just do something crazy? Because I could, at this point, I do anything, right? But Kuma in his last days is like, I'm going to support my daughter who means the world to me. And I'm going to give her all this affection and love that she's probably not going to get from anyone else like the way I'm going to get it, like give it. And I don't have much time left. So before I lose myself completely, I want to give myself completely to her. Instead of losing my life this year, I want to give my entire life to her. And I thought that was like so sweet. But at the same time, it goes back to like, Kuma must also feel guilty because when Bonney only had like 3 years left to live or 2 years left to live, he also was looking at it from the outside. He was like, this little girl doesn't have any idea what's going on, but she's living her life to the fullest. She's looking forward to life, you know, but he knows the ending. But now she's cured, and now she gets to live her full life, but she loses the most important piece of her life. So it's like she has to find a new normal now. She has to find a new way to live her life happily after Kuma's gone. But now Kuma is on the opposite end, where he's like, damn, I'm losing the one thing, and I get to live as long as I want to. But I'm sacrificing that now for her. So it brings in a perspective, especially for people who don't have long lives to live. So I could imagine like reading this as like a One Piece fan, but I have like that time constraint, and I'm looking at this in a different perspective. Like, damn.
Yeah.
So, Just because it's not in our face, you know, there's
Yeah,
people
no,
out
it's
there.
people dealing with stuff.
Yeah. All right. Guys, we're going to get to super chats. You got to give some time. We don't have a lot of time. We only have 40 minutes left. All right. So we see Bonney is completely cured. She's ready to go outside. Alpha refuses to let her go, but Bonney shoots back that she's all better and the year is up. Connie tells the citizens of Sorbet that Alpha and her crew are secretly government agents. They let it slip up in a pub. It's also starting to connect why no letter of Kuma's has ever made its way here. Bonney agrees as she tears. Connie tells Bonney that she's made plans for her to go and set sail to find Kuma. Apparently, 𝐴𝐽𝐽 and crew are ruffian fishers who can hold their own too. So we see Bonney, who's turned her age into Connie and took her clothes so she could look like her. She tells Alpha, I'm off to the palace, and Alpha believes her. Bonney, for the first time, experiences dirt, grass, and the sun. Everyone's happy for Bonney. They're cheering. 𝐴𝐽𝐽, Tots, and Potato are seen on a ship waiting for Bonney. Alpha catches on and notices Connie is still at the church. Bonney sets sail. Next, we see Alpha running on the water on her way to Bonney's ship. She says she has authorization to use non-lethal violence, and she geppos towards the ship. Bonney remembers asking Kuma, what does Nika look like? Kuma said no one really knows, but his body had rubbery-like properties, and he fought how he liked. Bonney grows older and yells out distorted future. Then she yells out Nika-like future, which grants her a giant arm, and she punches Alpha, knocking her unconscious. News of Bonney's escape went to the world government, and Bonney's fishing boat became a pirate boat. Tell me your thoughts, and we'll start with Law.
So honestly, this is the part I've been waiting for because, like Lionel brought up before, Bonney's ability. That's what I'm gonna focus on because we don't have much time, as well as see from everything else. Is Bonney's ability, right? Is like it kind of shows that we may get a glimpse that she could tap into other people's futures and use that strength, right? I don't know exactly how this ability works, but we all know, like, for example, because I went back even too when she turned Luffy and Chopper to old age, right? And in the subheading or the title, it said a different future, right, for Luffy. And it was like a different future. And if you go back to like I keep bringing it up, when Oda drew like Luffy at 40 and 60, when they went good, things went good, and then things go bad, right? Luffy looked exactly like how Luffy looked if things went bad, but only an older version, because that was 60. But when Bonney turned him, he was 70, so like 10 years later, so he was even older, but he looked exactly if things went bad, right? So Bonney could not only turn people into like a sort of future of like, and people could probably even use that strength, but you're going to be in a state of like, all right, you're in an old age condition, but things went bad for you. So now you're weaker and you're not as like strength wise or even in your health or your look physically. But now for her own strength, she could tap into, I thought it was incredible, other people's futures. Like so what it looked like, she tapped into Nika's future and harnessed that strength to knock out someone she had no business kind of beating, because she's a CP0 agent, a grown woman using the six paths, and she's probably like 9-10 years old at this time, right? So like that's crazy to me, like pretty much like what she's able to tap into. That's what she also made there. So now it makes you think of like the possibilities of her strength, and that's what I'm talking about, like how broken it could be. But also imagine what does awakened mean for this. We're not gonna be able to see awaken anytime soon because she's so young and she doesn't have that ability for so long. But like, imagine Awakening's ability, but what it can do for the potential of it now is just wild to me. What she could tap into other people's, like Nika, could she tap into like Kaido's like durability, Kaido's future durability, like that? Because that's not out of the question to me with this. So I want you guys to hear your guys' thoughts on it, really.
Yeah, Lionel.
A lot was launched saying like how more and more again how Bonnie's ability is going to be so hawks. There's a lot more hawks. It's going to be a lot more to it than we thought. Maybe also go into like when she was having a flashback what Kuma said to her, talking about rubber properties, and he felt how he fancied that part. But the fact that it was rubber got me like, so. I don't know how much Kuma saw Luffy, but just knowing that somebody had a rubber fruit, and I don't know how much Kuma knows about if Nika being, a fruit or an ability or being an actual mythical god. I have no idea. They just that's what they are hoping for. But you didn't think of anything towards that fruit in general like Luffy's fruit. I don't know how much Kuma saw of Luffy being rubber.
It says properties like rubber though, not exactly rubber itself.
But he might have.
Yeah,
I mean, clearly took a liking to Luffy and started doing extra stuff. But
I mean, again, he saved. But again, we all alluded to him, helping out the Straw Hats and, saving the ship because Dragon's son. Nothing relating to Nika because we didn't know. But now you see this with his rubber fruit. Like, again, that's the only, the fact you said rubber and now does a rubber fruit exist? I wonder if he ever had connections. That might be something with Nika related. Because rubber is not mentioned at all in One Piece besides the fruit. There's nothing that we know that's anything else that's made out of rubber.
Yeah.
So that's something the only two rubber things that are mentioned is Nika with his fighting style and his capabilities and the rubber fruit, the gum fruit. So that's what I'm saying. So we already know the world government had an idea of it, but not fully. But he actually knew, saying that he had rubber-like ability. So it's well known in his race or whatever that Nika has a rubber type ability. And now the only thing that's related to rubber is the gum fruit. So that's something. How does Kuma not, what is his take on it, or not think Luffy as being the future Nika possibly because of that connection? That I was just questioning. To me, it was like I don't fully know or understand yet, but but this actually makes me think if Bonney finds out more about Luffy's ability, because she was already asking questions about him being white and why did you look like that, and now seeing that Luffy has rubber probabilities, because Saturn said Nika, but he didn't say it out loud. He said it in his head. Makes me think if she finds out that Luffy's Nika, I'm pretty sure she's gonna join Luffy. She might we all wanted Carrot, but she's probably might be placing Carrot as the next Nakama.
Carrot's still coming, man.
I don't know about that. It's I don't think so. But I honestly starting to think Bonney might be next Nakama. Honestly, mostly because of their relationship right now and him possibly being Nika, the person that Kuma talked about so much and that they've been waiting for, and she still has faith in it. Well, Kuma had faith in it. Now he's not even going to see Nika. To my knowledge, maybe something might happen, but she's believing what her father believes, and now finds out Luffy is pretty much that person. I think she definitely might join the journey. That's what I'm thinking now.
All right, Seb.
Yeah. I was gonna close out with what Lionel said, but totally, I got big next Nakama vibes from this because we talked about it on the live react and in the Discord chat. Overall, where does Bonnie's path go from here? Is it leaning more towards following her father's footsteps and becoming a revolutionary? Or is it following this Nika person? And to me, this chapter definitely pushes the Nika agenda more, or pushes that narrative for her more than any revolutionary or any other path to me. She's looking for that person. And it could be the way that it ties Luffy to Kuma to her. So I definitely love that. Chapter MVP was Connie, bro. She was great. She was smart. She had the thought processes. She created the idea. She was balling a little bit when she said that these people could protect Bonnie. them boys ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. I'm sure Alpha probably would have clipped all of them. Yeah. I'm not even playing.
100%.
But in general, there's always those little minor MVPs in these flashbacks that are unsung heroes, and Connie is the one for this one. I appreciate what she was able to do. Seeing Bonnie walk outside, I felt the way, bro. I did. I was like, that's you forget that she's never been outside for real. Yeah. Ever. Just outside. And she was out. They were warm-hearted about it. They had the conversation about Kuma stuff. Her tapping into the Nika-like future. We had the conversation as to how broken that would make her ability. Yeah. Right? Lawrence brought up her tapping into a Kaido-like future or whatever. Dude, if you imagine it, there's a future where you could tap into that. So I think Larry said it on the live react, what if she's okay, in a Kainu-like future or magma-like future, and she just magma fisting people now, right? Where's the limit? What's preventing her from doing this? Nika's a potentially mythical creature, right? And she's tapping into this. There's really no limit outside of her imagination, which can technically make her more broken than Luffy, even. So, more broken than Law, whatever. So, I thought it was dope. I don't think the flashback ends here. I do think we have one more chapter, maybe two more.
Okay.
But
at least half, maybe.
I did like that they focused the ending towards Bonnie, and we're basically transitioning from a Kuma flashback to a Bonnie flashback.
Yeah.
Which I liked. So, I think a couple more flashback chapters to tie it all together, and we'll be back at Egghead.
Yeah. Bonnie's super dope. I don't care for next Nakama talk. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I hate that talk. It happens every arc. So I don't even want to talk about that. I thought one of the coolest parts of the chapter was just one, Bonnie seeing the sun for the first time, but also two, the way Alpha was just running on water in those stockings, bro, had me activated, dog.
Was she on water?
I was vibrating,
I don't think
boy.
so.
I was vibrating reading
water.
that, bro. I was like, yo, she's so dope. I think the 6 powers are just so underused sometimes because they're so cool. Then she did Geppo and started going crazy. I was like, dog, she looks fire. And then as I was reading, and then we saw the Nika-like future, I was like, yo, like, literally she could do anything. Mm-hmm. If she learns who Emo is and just the name itself, she could be like, yo, I want an Emo-like future.
Facts.
And she could just use different powers. And it makes it so much crazier is because now when she versus people, and let's just say she has knowledge of like the Devil Fruit's weakness, she could be like, yo, I want to do whatever that person's weakness of Devil Fruit is.
Right.
And just fight you. Mm-hmm. The only thing that's stopping her now from being like the closest to the most dominant figure in the verse is 2 things. Her imagination, like Seb said, and the second one is hockey. Because no matter what, how broken her Devil Fruit is, hockey's just going to stop her from doing things, right? Like, it's going to overpower her. But if she got both,
no, she only 12, so it's like, in 20 years, what's Bonnie? You know what I mean?
We be talking about Luffy give him like another 2 years, he going to need 2 Yonko to fight. Yo, Bonnie with like another like year and a half, dog.
She could be the next Big Mom, bro.
Yo, she'd be stronger than Big Mom.
She'd be crazy.
Because then she could just be like, yo, I want to... It don't even got to be Big Mom stuff, right? She could just be like, yo, I just want to do Soul-like abilities. Like a Soul future. So whoever has that Devil Fruit in the future and they take their abilities to whatever it is, she can do. The only thing that really stops her is like if there is no future. Like if there is no distorted future. Mm-hmm. But now we're talking about like tapping into the multiverse.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up.
So it's like, yo, now it's like, yo, no matter what's out there, no matter who's out there, I can just tap into multiverse cosmic like energy and just start popping off on people.
Bro, she Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet right now.
Yo, so it's like, yo, there's a piece of like put it this way. Let's say like Joy Boy comes in different forms than just like the Gomu Gomu. Like maybe in another multiverse, right? It's like the Yami Yami.
Or the Flame. Like,
or
it
the
could be
Flame. It could be literally anything at its peak. And she could just be like, yo, Distorted Future, I want that. Like, huh?
All right, Larry, at what point are you saying we got to take Bonnie out?
Yo.
I want to know also, do you think she's seeing these things? Or she's just tapping into it?
I don't know.
Is she seeing a lot of these futures?
Yo, again, when it comes to like Oda and the way he handles Devil Fruits, it's always, yo, it can't be too powerful.
That's true.
He's like, yo, I gotta nerf it to some degree. So even her awakening, it would be I don't even think I could fathom what her awakening would be. But if it was, it'd probably be like, oh, I could go into the past now too.
I wouldn't care for that.
Yo, but it's still...
As long as she's pulling from the past and not changing it, I'm cool.
No, that's what I'm saying. She could pull whatever she wants for the current moment to use.
With that.
But it's also like, yo, that's crazy because now it's like, yo, I could do anything.
Well, she could literally go to that past and grab actually Nika himself and bring him here.
Well,
bro,
he's like, yo, what am I
doing here? This is like, I need you.
Yeah, this is the promise he broke. It wasn't even intentional.
Bro, we talked about, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be just strength either, right? Like, what if she's like, I want a scholarly future? We talked about this on the live. Now I know how to read poneglyphs. Like, you know what I'm saying? She can do...
Crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because also, too, like, you guys talk about the past, but technically she could kind of already tap into the past.
By tapping into the future, you're right.
I was going to say, I think, like, because now
it's a circle.
Because she can make people younger. Right, we saw that. So she's tapping into a sort of future of their youth or someone else's youth, like making them younger. So you're older now, you're young, and then Slaughter at one point, like she makes you into like this little kid, Nika-like future just rocks you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what's even crazier though?
I thought it was crazy.
It might be to the point where like, let's say like she's just not imagining well. She could just like hit you, turn you into a kid, steal your gems, eat it, and now she's like part you.
That's wild. Yo, what if she can like Nika-like future multiple people at once? And now we got like 50 Luffys.
Yo, you remember?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you remember Super Skull?
Yeah.
Yo, she can have like 5 powers at once, bro.
Crazy, bro.
That's probably the awakening.
No.
She's probably like, yo, I can now use 2 devil fruits or 3 or 4.
Yo, this dude got an Admiral-like future, and now he Admiral level for like 20 minutes.
Oh, she could put it on somebody else.
Yeah. Just like, yo, he Admiral-like, Yonko-like
She's
future.
changing people's ages and kind of like, you know, like
Rocks-like future.
younger and older.
You just rock. Like, what are we talking about?
Yo.
Roger-like future.
Blackbeard, no panels.
Off-panel future.
Yeah. Off panel future, bro. Undefeated.
Yeah.
All right, but let's hit
Sponsor.
sponsor real quick. We'll do super chats and then we'll go into phone calls. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. Marv.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you been struggling lately? Maybe having difficulty sleeping, struggling with a relationship, or suffering from low self-esteem?
Listen, I've been there. We have been there.
If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you.
BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained and here to help you out.
Talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience.
There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
You just fill out a questionnaire and it's as simple as that, guys, to help with your specific needs and then get you matched with a therapist under 48 hours.
After that, you schedule a secure video or phone session. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is confidential.
We signed up for different reasons, and to be honest, it's legit. It helped us out a ton.
You can request a different therapist at any point with no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2+ million people who took charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist.
This offer goes out to all our That One Piece Talk Nakama. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT.
Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
All right, guys, welcome back. If you haven't liked the video, please do. Seb, let's hit these super chats.
All right.
My bad.
Yeah, we got a couple super chats sitting.
Yeah, apologies, guys.
Yeah.
It's just how the show works.
Yes, we got 5 from I'm Coach. It says, is it possible that Dragon may have jumped the gun in the past if something similar happened to Luffy's mom? Like what happened with Ginny that caused a setback? Maybe. Would have liked to seen it. Or like to have some dialogue about it. Something. Yeah. We have $50 from Strahd, the mod.
Thank
Shout
you,
out to
Strahd.
Strahd.
Thank you.
It's just a jumping emoji. I don't know what it is exactly.
Thank you, bro.
We also got 50 gifted memberships from Strahd. Thank you so much.
Strahd.
Y'all,
Thank you,
throw
thank
the
you.
Nakama fist in the air in the chat for Strahd. Big W's.
That means no one was liking the stream, so like the stream.
Big
Like the
Strahdy,
stream.
bro. Big Strahdy.
Like the stream. We got another 5 from Chris. It says, I love y'all, but love One Piece. Hashtag Buggy Gang. Y'all reading One Piece chat, reading Buggy Piece. One Piece is greater than Buggy Piece. We got another 40 from Alfie 3G. It says, all Dragon does is carry around a big-ass fan, drop one-liners, and look east. How you declare war on the world government and don't even go yourself? Sheesh. We got another 6 months Nakama subscription from Anthony. It says, I won't talk about Seb's cuddling with this chat. Okay. We got another subscription to Warlord status from Mugiwara Philly. Enjoy the emojis that come with being a warlord.
Yes, thank you.
We got another 5 from Adam Perez. It says, what y'all think about Usopp hockey agenda gonna be like, specifically during the Elbaf arc? Will it only be some crazy color of observation or a crazy amp like color of the Conqueror?
Observation, bro.
Yeah.
Most likely observation.
It's
I do
not
see.
done,
I personally probably the only one on this pod that does see an avenue for conquerors, but
not.
I'll be wilding. So yes. We got another 5 from Red Shambles. It says, so much respect for y'all. 100 finally caught up to the show,
Oh, thank you.
and with the help of Larry, I went from anime only to catching up with the chapters. Thank you.
Wow, nice.
Big W's to you.
Wait, because of me? Why?
You probably trashed the anime and told him that
You trash it just as much as I do.
he shouted you out. I think really just to be caught up on this pod, you'd have to be.
Yeah, you would have to be
manga,
spoiled.
in general.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, we got another 2 from Maki Jiro. It says Kuma would respond to Bonney like S-Snake did to Luffy. Yeah, that's a good point. I think when we were talking about him being tasked to clip Bonney. We got another 2 from JD McFly. It says she's going to use Distorted Future to get a moment with Kuma. I can see that. That would be nice.
Okay.
And another 5 from Ramel Anderson. It says, just got off work. Happy to finally make a live. Love you guys. Hashtag Buggy Gang. Hashtag Bonnet going crazy. Thank you, Ramel. And another 5 from Mohammed Lear. It says, yo, Law and Lionel, do you agree that Dragon is a combined version of Jotaro, Jing, and Goku as a person? Also, sorry, Sebastian, but that bonnet is ugly.
I guarantee you about that. One, Lawrence and Lionel don't know who Jotaro is. And is he saying Jin from
Jing? I don't know who Jing is.
Hunter x Hunter?
Is that Gon's dad?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know who that is.
It would have to be because he's
Yeah.
a terrible father.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can see that with Dragon and Goku. Not really. No.
Jotaro.
Yeah.
Which? That's the one from the first one?
Jotaro is the guy who goes, oh my god! He was the one that was going through the sand with the dread guy. He had like the box braids.
Oh, I did get that. I got that far.
Yeah.
I got that far.
He like had a son and then just bounced.
Yeah.
And
Wait, where's he
wasn't there.
from?
He's from
The JoJo's Bizarre
JoJo's
Adventure.
Bizarre
Oh,
Adventure.
oh, he's just naming bad fathers. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Goku's not a bad father. He's not a great father.
Their character is different because at least Jin, he has the missional aspect with him and I guess Dragon is kind of similar. But if that's talking about Gon's father, but Goku, he just be leaving his kids just to fight. Like it's not, there's nothing deeper than that.
Goku instilled values in his kids, man.
Sure, bro.
He did more than Dragon does.
Take that sense of being, bro.
He did more than
Anyway.
Dragon's done. Fair ones. We got another 2 from Strahd. It says, read me. I got you. And another 2 from Red Shambles. It says, I followed along with Larry's chapter reaction.
Oh,
That's dope.
thank you. Oh, now I get it. Okay, my bad. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate you all for being here. You know what time it is. We're going to start doing phone calls. Thank you, Strati, for everything you're doing today. Marv, you want to put that phone number up?
It's up.
Let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Let's get stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, this is Andrew.
Andrew, the boy. What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. I've just been chilling. Also, Emu Gang.
You gotta stop, bro.
Yo,
You gotta
Bro.
stop, bro.
Listen, bro.
It's not healthy.
Nightmares, no more dreams, man. I'm with it.
Bro, I got more respect for saying Emu Gang than saying Buggy Gang lately.
Sure about that?
No, we're making a new name. We're trying to say Emuism.
Oh, nah.
You, come on, bro.
Yeah, I know people are
You're
wild.
getting canceled, bro. You're getting canceled, bro. What's up, though?
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah, so today's question, in regard to the Cross Guild, who would you like to join, for any character to join regarding to the crew?
That's a good question. Yo, Andrew got some bangers all the time.
So joining the Cross Guild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join Cross Guild.
I feel like the most common one is Doflamingo. People put out there. I don't know how I would like it. He'd be the first confirmed conqueror to be a part of that.
That's why he wouldn't.
Unless he's actively manipulating Buggy on purpose. I don't know that he would just straight up join. I do want to see Dofi freed though. So if it takes a cross guild link up for me to see my guy out, then it is what it is.
It's not going to be because he's a conqueror. It's not going to be. But I did like what you said before about. I'm surprised you didn't say it. The judge and Caesar.
Yeah, I mean
That to me that kind of fits.
That was dope. That was dope too.
Yeah. Andrew, I don't know if you know, I dropped a theory a while back that Judge and Caesar would fulfill their dreams of connecting with a Yonko via the Cross Guild or via Buggy, and then we could get a Mads reunion. So Judge, Caesar, maybe even Queen, all linking up under Cross Guild.
Yeah.
And we could get the two clowns together. Buggy and Caesar.
What about you, Lon? Anybody?
Join the Cross Guild. I was just thinking now. I'm trying to think.
I got an answer if you don't.
Yeah, say it.
I've always wanted. I'm starting to think about it now. It would have been super dope if Buggy just took all the Shichibukai and put him under his wing.
That's what it is to this point, right?
Bring Gecko Moria, bring Weevil. Yo, Boa, you ain't got nowhere to go, girl. Yo, just say you're a part of us. That's it. You don't even got to come through. Just be like, yo, you're a part of like this, and like. That would be super dope because now the Shichibukai are all under one umbrella, even though they don't respect Buggy. It's like, yo, you just be the figurehead, bro.
We all just use him as a scapegoat.
Does that include Law too? Like, you getting everybody?
Nah.
Yo, if Law's like, yo, put it this way. If Law's like, yo, I have nowhere to go because the closest island is like the Buggy Island. Yo, why not, bro? But
Maybe you could.
that would be super cool. But how about you, Andrew?
Yeah, I got one that. Yeah, well, Larry, you're gonna hate this. I was randomly thinking of Anel for some reason. For my, like,
You are so disrespectful.
no. Like, hear me out. No. So I was just thinking. This is my headcanon. So actually, no. How about they now join, but they become business partners, and so Buggy like can get the automatas to. And this is a way that we get canonically nuclear buggy bombs. And so the Armada like making the buggy bombs. Because I was just thinking of that random scene, like right like when Madara did the whole meteors, like, hey, what about the first one? You get the first meteor, now think about the second one. Imagine that for Buggy. Now I went, again, jokes aside, but I was thinking like, yeah, the warlords like Weevil. I was thinking Moria if he's dead or not.
I saw Moria too.
Moria's alive.
Moria's.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he? Yeah. Perona went to go get him.
Perona
Right?
went to go get him. They freed
Went to
him.
get him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got nowhere to go.
Imagine like Moria just comes up. He's like skinny as fuck, like he's skinny.
He been working out like Boo did in Super.
Yo, he just does chest and pull ups all the time.
Yeah, like Kaido's really like just gone now, so he ain't got nobody to worry about.
They gonna end up getting. A part of my theory was all the gag villains, so like Wapole in them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like Foxy.
Yeah. Foxy joining up, bro.
Yeah, see, you killed it. We had a good thing going, and you killed it, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to make Cross Guild strong. I'm trying to make it funny.
Hey, why not? Like, just get any. I was just thinking, like, you really like Boa. There's Weevil. Again, Judge and is Queen still alive? I'm not too sure if he got captured.
He's in jail, I think.
Yeah, he's going to Impel down.
He's alive. Yeah.
He's on his way right now.
I would say for him to come back, Geen.
Yo, somebody in the chat said and Don Creek, and I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Hey, I'd love to see my boy Gin come back.
It'll be cool, but what are you doing, bro?
He can get strong. What Larry was saying, he was trashed. He comes back.
Yeah, one of my friends was actually recommending Kid for like if they're like still alive.
Kid wouldn't do it.
Just leave him at the bottom of the ocean, bro.
Kid just wouldn't do it.
We don't need him, bro.
He just wouldn't do it.
We don't need him. But Andrew, man, thank you for the call, my brother. Always with the bangers.
Yeah, no problem, man. They also Emu Gang again.
I'm calling
you're about to be like, yo, you gotta stop.
Yeah, BetterHelp, bro. The commercial just played. But Andrew, enjoy the rest of your night, brother. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Yo, y'all too. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Later. All right. Next one. Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Fellas, how's it going? It's Coach.
Hey,
What's up, Coach? Coach me through, bro.
So, talking about the new anime episode, I'm not going to bring up, the Blackbeard Hancock thing. Don't worry, I don't need you boys fighting again. We have to put the China away. The boys are at it again. But my question for you guys: are you guys pro or anti the Seraphim, or however you say it?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean pro or anti?
I think they stink. I think they're dumb. I think I don't even know why he added them when he added all these awesome stuff all the time. Like the Happy Meal version of like all the coolest characters is these little toddlers running around. It's stupid.
Coach, this is sounding a bit racist, bro. That's all I'm saying.
This has nothing to do with their Black Waynes or whatever the hell they got going on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, Mihawk Jr. going toe-to-toe with Blackbeard is kind of like, all right, well, if he's doing that, and you guys don't like these Mihawk stands, then real Mihawk, you would think, Big Mihawk would be tossing this dude around like a bag of groceries.
So I personally like the addition of the Seraphim for a couple reasons. One being it allows them to have like an upgraded fighting force than what they would have had if they eliminated the warlords as like assistants. Because like we needed the warlords and the admirals and everybody to fight like an old Whitebeard and everything, right? If Kaido or Big Mom or Luffy or Blackbeard or whatever, one of these Shanks, one of these other Yonko crews pull up or Dragon, whatever, it's like, yo, we lost the warlords as a whole fighting entity and didn't replace them with anything. That would have been like,
Get cooler Marines, yo. Like,
I mean,
we got Marines in high schools recruiting our kids in our country.
but we-
Don't watch them start picking up these guys.
So coach, we already
all over the world.
we already got cooler Marines, right? Like we already got them from Fujitora and Green Bull and some others that have been added, right?
Fujitora can't even see what's in front of us.
There's only so many super strong, cool Marines. And the other reason why I like it is that it lets us elevate and hype up Vegapunk even more than he already was. Yeah. So it's like, all right, the pacifistas are cool, but like if I'm able to recreate obedient versions of strong characters that are dope while incorporating this like super strong like Lunarian DNA, one, it just makes Vegapunk look way more like elite as a scientist. And again, if you're increasing the difficulty level of the protagonist towards the end, I think it's a win all around. If you don't like them, like I get it. They're like a knockoff version.
I used to like you, and now I just don't know it. Like,
hey man,
these things are so lame, yo. Like, why can't you just make a new character?
I get what you're saying. I think what he wanted to do was like, for example, because one of the real reasons why I believe he created them was to further add capable fighters for the Great War. Because I think that's where the real play they're going to be into. And yeah, he could create more Marines, but the whole thing is supposed to be like, the reason why the Shichibukai was put in the first place is because they didn't have enough fighting power to compete with this pirate era that they were going against. So they needed something to kind of like battle that. The three were great powers. The Yonko, the Marines, and then the Admirals, and then the Shichibukai. But the majority of that three great powers is all pirates. It's only three.
Listen,
admirals.
bro, he don't need an explanation as to why they're needed. He's saying, yo, you pro Seraphim or not, bro?
Well, for the Great War. That's what
what's
I'm
your
saying.
opinion, bro?
I'm giving my opinion. It goes into right here for the war. If you want to create a war, you're gonna need more people to fight in that war, more time for the world government and the Marines.
Do you like the Seraphim or not, bro?
For the Great War, yes.
Okay. Lionel?
I just think Oda could have been a bit more creative than just like copycat children running around with
Lionel?
the same exact powers. And also, just to settle the debate from earlier, like, so who if Hancock has that ability on everyone, is she just like the most powerful person in the whole verse?
No, she would get combative back with hockey, bro. Yeah. That's how it would work. Okay. Like you would need strong enough hockey to be like, yo, that doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Or just like Bon Clay or someone who's like totally not into her.
I think
no, he would get turned too.
Would be turns to Stone, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you had
with the Seraphim,
you pro or no?
I guess I'm pro. I do like the addition of them, but I'm mostly just curious about the whole like their potential. That's what I'm mostly interested in, because they're a new species, and he did a whole bunch of experiments. So like, and they're supposed to be better than humans. That aspect. They didn't even have to be Shichibukai. So I know they could just made them as the animals, like young Akainu, Kizaru, and them. I didn't care. I'm mostly focused on that aspect. But the fact they made Shichibukai, I'm mostly just interested in saying I'm pro because their potential as being more than just humans, even though they are humans, but they're supposed to be the best or perfect humans in Vagabunt's eyes. So that's why I'm kind of mostly interested in. And that's why I say I'm pro.
Just reminds me. Like, you guys remember when they made that Nickelodeon show Looney Tunes Jr., where they're all in, like, diapers? Like, it just bothers me.
I'm pro Seraphim until they start adding people like Kaido and Roger and stuff like that.
Yeah, just
like,
chill out with that.
If they start doing that, then I'm done with it. But I enjoy the Seraphim. And listen, I know a lot of people are giving Mihawk, like, credits to, like, him... S-Hawk doing whatever he did to, like, Blackbeard. But I will say this, bro. That's a bad matchup for Blackbeard, dog. Like in either way, because there's no devil fruit, and also the Gura could probably just get sliced through at some point if Hockey's not strong enough to combat the sword slashes. Because Mihawk is gonna have Hockey, he's gonna have all these things. And think about it, that Seraphim wasn't using any Hockey, dog.
Yeah.
He literally is just swinging on Blackbeard, and he got thrown across the island. That was cool to me.
7 years old again.
That was cool to me, bro.
Coach, just say you don't like kids. I'm
Yeah,
seeing
just say you don't like kids,
Your
bro.
job is to coach, bro. You know what I'm saying?
listen.
You're probably coaching children. Why the hate? Why?
I wouldn't take a junior freaking varsity kid and throw him in the NFL either.
If he nice?
Not that nice.
You're crazy. Yo, you telling me you got LeBron James in high school and you're not gonna let him go to the league?
No, they're 200 pounds and more
I didn't
of
say
straight
high school.
muscle.
I said junior varsity. That's like a freshman.
Listen,
The Seraphim ain't JV, bro.
Slant over the middle into Ray Lewis.
Hold on
What are you out of
now.
your mind?
The Seraphim are not JV. All right, they ain't. They Lunarian capable
bro.
with devil fruits
I
and lasers.
thought Lawrence was capable of being on varsity when he was a freshman for football. If I was coach, I would have put him out there, bro.
Yeah, coach. Put me in, coach.
Listen, for the sake of
Sometimes
my
coaches
job,
hold you back.
Coaches be holding people back
You know
all the
what I mean?
time.
Of course.
So,
Terrible.
but yo, thank you so much, coach, for getting us amped, bro.
Good times as always. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too, man.
Gain up.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe this is catching fire.
I love it, yo. Nightmares, no more dreams, yo.
We got
All
a
right.
bunch of world government supporters as well.
We got super chats.
Yeah, a couple. We got two from Romel Anderson. It says, I call Cap. Bonnet is hard as hell. And I need the do-rag. Yeah, posted the link earlier. The link to the description is in the description of this video. It's our guy, 𝙀𝐻𝐻𝐿 on Instagram. The bonnets are 25. The do-rags are 20. We got another from
𝙀𝐻𝐻𝐿 better give us a pizza party, bro.
Some.
Come on, bro.
Another two from Luis Rodriguez. It says, is JJK trash or not? With a thinking emoji. Love you, Strad.
So Sebastian's the only one reading it and watching it.
I don't read it, but I watch it. I love it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I thoroughly enjoy JJK. It's one of the few weekly anime that I do watch. I like it. It's a lot of like talking though.
Oh,
A lot. But when they get to action, it's fire.
They be boxing.
They be boxing for real.
Yeah.
Another 5 from Regal Sloth. It says, you think Bonnie can choose her distorted future in a way where she can emulate any devil fruit? Yeah. Honestly, why not? Why
It's a
not?
possibility. We'll see.
Why
We'll
not?
see.
Yo, low key, like if she wanted to build up her army like Big Mom, you think she'd be like distorted pregnancy and just start giving birth to mad children?
What?
Bro, she 12, bro.
Man, that's wild.
No, I'm talking about like
get
once
you.
yeah.
Yeah, though.
Yeah, you think it'd be possible?
I just don't think it would last, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how long. What's the shelf life on those kids? That got dark.
Yeah, that got dark.
That got dark.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
That got dark. Like the stream, y'all. Like the stream. And Reed Kingdom.
Yeah, so
I didn't even know he did.
you gotta turn that up, man. It wasn't loud enough. That was funny.
That was great.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. I would suggest doing so. You can find that in the video description below on Spotify as well. There's a little link, I think. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. Helps us out, supports us more than usual. Sorry we couldn't get to too many calls today. Sometimes it just happens, bro. We be going off cuff and we lose track, and it happens between all 4 of us, to be honest, right? So and then if the chapter's filled with so much dialogue, we have to attack that shortly, so we apologize if our answers seemed kind of short and fast.
They enjoyed our rant. We did get another super.
Yeah.
I'll read it real quick. It says, it's 5 from Internet Hokage. It says, do y'all think Bonnie power could be her stretching her body by aging to a future where she's built like that instead of emulating devil fruits? Nah, I'd like the emulating more.
Yeah,
personally.
It'd be more interesting.
But that was Internet Hokage's first super chat, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that first super chat. Yeah, we hope you guys had fun, man. We had a consistent, consecutive amount of people viewing, above 400. Thank you so much for just being here. We hope you had a great time. We hope you have a great night. We hope you have a safe night. We hope everybody that loves you is doing well and continues to do well. But other than that,
We haven't
that's it.
seen Saints do nothing.
and bless Shen, man. R.I.P. Shen, bro.
Yeah.
Miss him, bro. But other than that, guys, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
Sam.
And it's that One Piece Talk. Jana!